Wait for it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the party. We have the hot seat tonight, the 2-year anniversary of the hot seat. We're going to give it a little bit more time, wait for people to come in, wait for them to get through that stupid commercial that starts every show. But let's get this party started. Exactly, Ryan. We're getting this party started. 2 years, going long, going strong. Me and Kent Vandy, we're doing the dang thing every Thursday night and sometimes Saturdays or Tuesdays or whatever.
Or Mondays.
When we get guests on, we get guests on. So, guys, we have a great show tonight. I'm excited, just tremendously excited. I have been thinking about this week for a while. We actually had a guest scheduled for this week who couldn't make it. So it just seemed like the stars aligned to do an anniversary show. And so that's what we're doing. All right. So, Kent, congratulations for hanging out with me for so long and not wanting to kill yourself.
Yeah, it's been a grind. It's been a grind, I tell you. After the 3-episode week, I told CJ if he ever did that again, I'd probably walk to California and stomp a mud hole somewhere. Made for a very long week, but it's been one heck of a fun ride. I will say that. I can't believe it's been 2 years already.
It's crazy.
So, welcome everybody who's in the chat. Scooter's here. Hey, buddy, how are you? And now, just so everybody knows, I want to start this off with a real nice little thing I got in the mail today.
Oh, stop it.
And it's from the big guy next to me, a little thank you card about the hot seat. And he said in this card, I'm not going to read everything because he gets a little sentimental and personal, but he said, as bad as I lobbied for it, we are not allowed to do $5 super shots. I'm with you all. I wanted $5 super shots. He's overriding me on that, but since we are creeping in on July 4th, we'll do a little patriotic and go 1776 or as close as you can get to that for our super shots tonight. So, Charlie, wait. Charlie, I promised I'd be nice tonight, but you put crap in the chat like that, you're going to get timed out. Just saying.
Already timing out. All
and
right.
By the way, I am the only one allowed to time out pickles tonight. So the other guys, it's a pickle-free night.
It's a pickle-free night? All right.
God, that sounds kind of weird.
That does sound a little weird. All right. So the way we're going to do this show tonight, we have special guests. We have giveaways. We have bottles of Crown Royal, looks like, over there. And then there we go. There's the Dogfather. Put one in there. Dogfather wants to get the party started off. Big Cat wants to get the party started. Thank you, boys. I'm going to get one in real quick. I already had it poured. Cheers, boys.
I don't have it poured. I don't have a shot glass. So.
Oh, Kent's taking to the head tonight. I'll do one later. Cheers, boys.
Wow, hey, tell you what, it's going to be that kind of night.
Yeah.
Can't see it off screen, but that cap just went in the campfire.
Attaboy. All right. So, guys, shake it off. Shake it off. It's a good one.
I'm good.
I really want to shout out everybody in the chat tonight. I've been writing everybody's name down, but I just want to say I love y'all. All right. You guys have all been amazing, great friends, great supporters of the channel. Blevin, I see you in there. Thanks a lot, West Coast Cajun Cuisine. I appreciate you guys. I want to shout you all out personally, but I really want to get to our guests and our giveaways and whatnot. So let's just know that I see you in there, and we'll say hi to people as they come. But we're gonna skip that part real quick. But I really do appreciate it. Terry Epling, I haven't made the pudding yet. Maybe Kent needs it. No, I'm gonna make it tomorrow, actually. So I'm going to be making your pudding. So, guys, Dan, thank you for that shot. We'll catch up on the shots as we go. All right.
Speak for yourself.
You can. Well, shit. I'll just take a couple to the head too. All right. Cheers. All right. I owe Dan one. All right. So, all right. I want to bring in our first guest. I'm excited that he was willing to come on and hang out with us. The one that started it all, the one that got his big break by being on the hot seat. I totally attribute all his success to being on the hot seat with Kent and I. But let's bring in Steven Cusado from Not Another Cookie Show.
Yeah! Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Congrats on 2 years and for 20K. Amazing.
Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate it. Bro, you started it all. I mean, that was it. We knew you guys.
We started together. We started
together. Exactly. Started out, I watched your videos and I could tell that you were going to do something special. Maybe you felt that, maybe you didn't, but you watch what you put together and put on your channel, and not only the technical aspects of it, because everybody knows you're great at putting the videos together, but you cook from the heart. You don't make it about anything other than the food and your love of the food, and you're not pretentious about it. You're not anything like that. You are just honest, straightforward. You're not putting on a let's cook this. You're just doing the damn thing, and I appreciate that about you, man. So thank you again for coming on here and being with us.
Dude, happy to be here, and thank you for those kind words.
Oh, good, brother. So tell us a little bit how this ride has been. I mean, this last year has been a little bit crazy for you, brother.
It is. It's been amazing. It's been great. I mean, like when I was on here last, like not even from the channel, just personally, I was in like a totally different, worse, terrible place in life, and was just trying to rebuild things, and the channel was sort of my way of doing it. And now like the channel has been successful, thank God, but it's also helped me sort of have a new life in a sense, and I'm in such a better place now, like mentally and financially and just all over. It's just been as emotionally up and down as like the YouTube ride can be. It's been amazing and fantastic, and I'm just super grateful to like just be in this position right now, and it's been quite crazy.
That's amazing, dude. I want to say you're living the dream over there, but a lot of YouTubers, want the same success that you have, whether it's earned or not. Everybody wants to grow and be big. What is there anything that you could attribute that some of us could take away that you did to help get that success going?
I mean, the thing is, like, when I look at my success now, and I look at some of the other people, like I guess you could call them colleagues, I feel like I've grown slowly because like I grew on a slow burn, right? So like my numbers are pretty substantial, but they're not huge in terms of YouTube huge. And what I've basically done is say, like, I'm not worried about views or like what's trendy or hopping on to, making the Popeyes chicken sandwich. And it's not like there's anything wrong with that, but it's like, it feels wrong for me to do with my channel because it's just not what the point of it is, right? The point of it is to figure out how to like feed ourselves in such a way that it feels like we're eating at fancy high-end restaurants, but we're really just making like the simplest food possible, but doing it at a really high level. And I think because like I just sort of, I think people can see that, I'm sacrificing views with a lot of the things I'm doing to sort of get a point across. Like right now I'm doing gardening videos. It's like, I find it important to know how to grow food, and I'm not particularly like, an expert at it, but I'm learning. But like, I don't think people expect that of me on my channel who come there. So like, I'm not getting a ton of views for it. And some people are like upset at me for even like trying that. Like I didn't subscribe for gardening videos, but it's this big picture I'm trying to paint in terms of the world of food. I'm trying to not create anything that's like superficial. I really want it to feel like what we're trying to do on the channel is meaningful in terms of just individuals. Like an individual in their own life with their family feels better and more in control of their food lives, hopefully as a result of the work that I'm trying to do. And that's really what I'm focused on. So I think the growth is accustomed to this. It can be attributed to the fact that I'm just doing my own thing. And, you know, sometimes I get bogged down, you know, like even I get, what happens when you kind of get to a point where you're growing at a certain number a day, whenever that goes down, you get really nervous. You know what I mean? Even when you're trying to stick to your guns and you're like, especially nowadays, it feels like being in a position like this is very vulnerable, where like people can just take things away from you now. So like I always have this like fear that one day I'll wake up and it just all disappears and vanishes. There was one time where like YouTube, there was a glitch in YouTube and all my videos were gone.
Oh, no way.
On my homepage. And I literally
you lost your shit.
Yeah, dude. Straight up panic attack.
Oh my God.
And so yeah, like there's a with all the benefits that come with it, there's this greater feeling of like just feel like kind of sort of vulnerable. You know what I mean? Like my whole lifeline is reliant on the fact that YouTube exists, and if tomorrow it didn't, like, oh my God, what would you do? So in that sense, it's kind of it's a new sort of feeling to get used to. But again, it's, you know, it's all good. It's like the life you choose, right? So you can't really complain. But it's just about adjusting to like new realities of a world that like you can't really anticipate when you're entering it.
Right. Well, I tell you what, man, I'm digging the gardening videos. I mean, I started kind of cooking. I started cooking, or not cooking, growing peppers because of Kent over there. And we've got peppers now. And then we got zucchini growing. We're growing pineapples from Hawaii. It takes a couple years, but we knocked the tops off. So there's something peaceful about it. And I know we've talked about it, you know, just going out there, watering, checking on everything. And I think in this time of age of the crap we're going through, having a little peaceful moment outside in the fresh air, not on your phone, not on your TV, not whatever, it's necessary right now. And I know I know Miss Booger's in the chat. She does gardening. She has a huge garden. And I think a couple other people say about the gardens. I'm like, that stuff's important right now. And it ties into food. I'm with you. I mean, you want to cook, you want to eat what you're growing. So, Kent, did you have something to throw in there real quick?
Yeah, we have a personal celebrity, you could call it, of mine in the chat. If you scroll back through the chat, you're going to see GL Kramer in there.
Right on.
And for those of you who don't know, that is my folks that live in Florida.
Oh, there you go. So, Mama Dutch. How sweet. Oh, it's so sweet.
They're in there. So, and if you see Cowtown 7, he happens to use a lot of this guy's stuff too.
Right.
Jamie Balcom, our youth.
Very cool. Oh, we lost Kent. He's frozen. What a spot to be frozen in. Look at that face. Look at that mug right there. All right. Well, while we're working Kent on freeze, tell me about what you got planned for the future. Is it all YouTube, or are you going to work on that website, grow the Patreon? What do you got going on?
Well, I mean, like, there's always, like, I want to do so many things. I need to revamp my Patreon. This whole pandemic, you know, it really threw you for a loop. You know what I mean? Like, I had plans for like content and everything, and then, you know, now I can barely. Part of the reason why I'm doing gardening videos is it's hard enough to work in a world where like the news just seems like every day gets like there's something crazy going on.
Right.
So like it's so distracting, and I don't know if people kind of understand that. Like I'm trying to keep up with work, but like after the year that we just had, the winter, and how nice it is, like it's hard to be inside editing for hours. So like I'm just drawn to being outside. The gardening videos kind of give me that way of making an easy video, but also learning about new stuff, right? You know, this is a time when like people are like picking up new skills. So like, yeah, I mean, like I think right now I'm trying to reset. Like after the last 3-4 months, I kind of had just been like playing it by ear, day by day. You know what I mean? I really hadn't had like a schedule of what I wanted to do from week to week in the last few months, and I was kind of accustomed to doing that. So hopefully things can sort of calm down a little bit, which I don't really anticipate, to be honest. But I have to really like kind of do a reset. I'm looking for like a new space to move into and run the show out of.
Right on.
Yeah, like I kind of want to just take things to another level, but it's hard to kind of do it. Like thought about a podcast. It'd be nice to do something like that. I want to do more content, but I don't want to kill myself, right? I want to figure out how to do more content without killing myself. Like work at a more casual pace, but be able to produce content in a way, whether that is getting ahead by videos. You know, I'm still not ahead. I'm still making tomorrow's video today.
Yeah.
And that has to stop. You know what I mean?
I'm
fine until a spot, but like that doesn't help you in the long run.
I tell you what, man, I do the same thing. I shot a video today. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. So like, I get you. Well, man, have you ever thought about trying to get an intern to help you out a little bit, make it work a little smarter and not harder? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I've got people helping me, trying to like monetize the channel, but like I'm trying to find somebody I can work with who's like a business partner who I can like. I have ideas, right? But then I get bogged down with the execution and I still have to run the channel. So I'm just like, whatever, forget it. Focus on the channel. Like my main goal is to not disrupt the flow and the momentum of the main channel. So like I have lots of ideas about what I want to do, but I have to figure out how to implement them into whatever already exists without any compromise to it. So I think that's really the big thing.
Right on. All right, man. All right, one last question. I don't want to keep you too long, but we have obviously a lot of YouTubers watch this show. Do you have any like one piece of advice you can give anybody just kind of starting out? You know, how to get going on their channel or make it better or anything like that?
If there is one thing that I've learned from doing this for, I think it's almost 2.5 years now, is that nothing beats the like constant learning of like the technical aspects, the editing, how to use a camera, all like continue to learn those things and push the limits in what you can do with your cameras and your editing, and just do. The more you do it, like, doing it for 2 days a week for the last 2.5 years, with the exception of a few weeks here and there, like the amount you learn and improve is insane. Like besides cameras and all of that stuff, just from a cook, like the way that I approach cooking now, the way that I think about cooking, my knowledge of cooking is just on another level than it was the day I started this channel. Like the day I started this channel, like I wasn't confident in really who I was cooking, and this show helped me figure that out. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to be the best chef in the world. It's not about a competition or who's better than this and that. And it's literally just about who can cook better, like giving people tools to cook. And that's all it is. And so like for me, if you're out there and you're like struggling with a channel, because like I know it's really like the dog days at the beginning of a channel can be rough, just keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like the more you do it, the better you're going to get, as long as you keep absorbing information, talking to other YouTubers. Like I still talk to people who blow my mind on a daily basis, colleagues, friends, who like change my life. They tell me, hey, you were editing like that? I tell people like, yeah, I do it this way. And they're like, are you fucking stupid? You got to do it this way. And I'm like, oh my God, I haven't been doing it like that. And so
Dude,
like, it changes my life. And that still happens on a day-to-day basis. So like you're never going to figure it all out. You just have to keep getting better incrementally day by day. And all of a sudden you look back a year back, 2 years back, and you're like, oh my God, I sucked back then. I'm so much better now. Thank God I did it, you know?
Yeah, right on. All right. Well, Steve, I appreciate you coming on, brother. I could sit here and talk to you all night. I really could. But, you know, we're going to celebrate a lot of people coming in and out tonight. I hope you stick around, at least watch on the live screen.
I will.
We'll definitely get you back on. Because, like I said, man, I can sit here and talk to you and bullshit with you all night.
Yeah, we have a conversation. We'll come back on and have a nice little conversation.
Definitely. All right, Steven, man, I appreciate you being here, brother. We're going to take you out. Everybody said thumbs up for Steve. If you guys are living under a rock somewhere and you're not subscribed to Not Another Cooking Show, I know our moderators have put the link to his channel in the chat, so make sure you guys get there. You're a great dude.
Good to see you, dude.
Yeah.
Great seeing you, dude. Good seeing Kent. I don't know if he's here or not, but
He's down in the green room. I'll bring him in a sec.
All right.
All right, brother.
Take care, guys.
Take care, man. All right, Steve Cruzado, everybody. One of the best guys in YouTube right now, for sure. All right, let's get Dutch back in there. Whoa.
Phone overheated.
You got your phone overheated.
Yeah, it's rather warm here today, rather humid here today, and the phone just said, "Nope, I've had enough."
Yeah, like I'm freaking done.
I was trying to get on it with the iPad, and the iPad wouldn't let me on. It wouldn't connect up to the link. So we're gonna have to play it by ear and go from there. It's not like we've never had technical difficulties before.
Yeah, that shit happens. All right, guys. I owe a shot to Dan. So cheers, Dan.
What's this ice stuff? I don't count because I wasn't here.
Well, you took it. I think I was chatting. I'm getting some feedback there, Dutch.
I don't know why. It's same setup as before.
It's you, buddy. Hot as balls out. There you go. All right, guys. Nah, Dutch, you gotta maybe take out the earpiece or something. T-Roy is in the house. Cheers and congrats. 25 bucks. Thank you, T-Roy.
Is that better?
Nope. GT's barbecue and cuisine. Thank you. How about now? Oh no. No, it's bad.
How about now?
It's bad.
Go and plug that.
It just wouldn't be a hot seat without a little technical difficulties, boys. Look at Kid. He's getting all burly.
All right, better?
No. Yes.
Well, then we're screwed.
All right. Well, all right. It is what it is. All right. So yeah, all I can hear is myself.
Well, I don't. Let me go out and come back in.
All right, cool. All right. While Kent's fixing the technical difficulties, we owe a shot to who is that? GT Barbecue. Thank you, GT. Cheers, brother. I hope Kent catches up on these. Let's bring our next guest in here. I hope Mr. Dogfather is ready to go. Let's bring him in. I hope he did his hair. You know, Dogfather's hair is a little crazy. Bring him in. There he is. What's up, Dogfather?
What's going on with CJ?
How you guys doing? I owe Tommy a shot. Thank you guys for being here. Next guest on The Price is Right. We got to get Kent back in here, but thank you all for being rocking, cooking with CJ gear.
Yes, sir.
I'm loving it. Looking at that hat, looking good. So we got a little something to talk about, and it is not the brisket challenge. All right. We are going to talk about your brisket video not the brisket challenge video, the one that blew up. All right.
Oh.
Let's talk about that. Give the secret to everybody so we can all blow up. Ready, go.
Do you even know what the secret is?
The secret, man, I don't know. You know what? I'll tell you this. The funny thing about that video was, this was when the beginning of all of the stuff was happening with COVID and all the meat shortages, and briskets were starting to run scarce, and ground beef was starting to run scarce, and we went to our Costco, and we had plenty of briskets at the time, and so I said, you know what, I'll just couple of these measly old little, funky little briskets, and we'll grind them up and make some hamburgers with it. So, I bought a couple of briskets. Both of them were less than 10 pounds. And so I was gonna go ahead and grind them. And at the last minute, I decided, well, you know what? Nah, I'll just throw them on the Yoder, and I'll make a video because people, want to know about how I make brisket on the Yoder, pellet smoker.
Right.
And so I decided, well, you know what? Maybe I'll make 2 videos, and I'll trim brisket in one video, just to kind of get people, not that it's an official trim job, but just one to get people that don't know anything about trimming, just to get their hands on the brisket and try it. And so I went ahead and did that. And then I went ahead and got the second brisket and decided I was going to go ahead and smoke it. So that's what I did. Set it up as a tutorial type video, man, and released it. Didn't think anything of it. For the first 2 weeks, it was, it floundered around and whatever. And then all of a sudden, I don't know who got a hold of it, but this thing just took off, and I mean, when it took off, it took off. And I think earlier we checked, that video has been out for probably a little over 2 months, and we're at 475,000 views or whatever.
That's just amazing, man.
Yeah, it just went crazy.
Well, I've watched the video, man. It's a damn good video, so it deserved to get picked up. We're so happy for you too, man. Like, everybody wants to see good people have success, and you guys are good people, and you're having success. And dude, I'm just I'm so happy for you. Like, we had a conversation on your channel earlier, man. We love you guys. Mrs. CJ loves you guys. Like, you're our people, and it's so so happy. It's so happy for you guys. And what's next though, man? I mean, how are you gonna top that?
Oh, dude. The funny thing is, I really appreciate all the love and support that everybody is giving us, and patting us on the back and this and that and the other. But I'm gonna put things in perspective for a second, okay? I've had one video that's really done really well, and I've had a couple of other videos that's done, some decent whatevers. But man, the thing that I try to tell people is, if you want to see success, you go back to the OGs, the people like T-Roy, that put out video, and everything that dude touches is gold,
T-Roy is the godfather for sure, man.
Oh, dude, and so I say to people, I've had good success with this, but that's what we're trying to be like, man. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be able to put videos out, him and AB and all of these guys, man, that make great videos that get out there that people gravitate to. And you go look through their portfolio, and you see multiple videos that are millions of views, or close to, that's what we're looking for, man. And so for me, it's hey, if I really knew exactly the formula to make that happen every single time with every video, then every one of my videos would be like that. But I was fortunate enough to have one that really, did something. I was floored when it passed 10,000 views. So to get to, where it's at now, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
But hey, dude, enough about me, man. This is about CJ and Kent. We're talking about you guys 2 years doing the hot seat, man. And I got to tell you, I've been at this, we've talked about it. I've been at this, since December of 2018. Right. And man, you and Kent have been instrumental, dude, in my growth. I know you and I have had some talks. And you shared some things with me and gave me some things to chomp on. I'm not going to say I was discouraged, but I was trying to figure out, when I was, my channel was just really, really little. I I don't know, sub 500 subs, and I'm trying to figure out how do I get views, and I'm looking put out videos, and they're killing me in views, and we had talks about you, buddy, and other things and whatever, and you gave me something to chomp on there, and that's what I went away and did back in February, March timeframe after we had our get together here at the house.
Right.
That's what I kind of focused on, man, and try to figure out how do I get my videos out there to where they even have a chance to compete with the big boys, and all it took was that one. And so I'm going to share this because people do ask, figure out what your channel is. If your channel is making brisket, make brisket. If your channel is making chicken, make chicken. If your channel is basket weaving, basket weave. Whatever it is that you can identify in the analytics that's getting you the views, hammer it to the ground, dude, and try to ride that wave and get as many views as you can. And dude, I have to thank you for that, CJ, because you absolutely, gave me that something to think about and something to go play around with and try to figure out, man. So thank you, dude, for welcoming me to the community with open arms and giving me that brotherly advice, man. And that's why I say CJ's always gonna be my hero, man.
I appreciate you, man. Well, let's take a shot. Well, I owe someone, Jimmy. Jimmy's a SoCal boy. Thank you, Jimmy.
There you go.
Jimmy needs to make a goddamn brisket. I need more SoCal boys in that challenge. Anyway, all right, let's get Dutch back in here. Guys, I'm not doing this by myself. I always have Dutch, but he's having some technical difficulties, so let's see if that fixed it. Dutch, it's not fixed, buddy.
It's all that crown.
I will be back. The daughter ran home to get the Chromebook. Let's hope that fixes it. I don't know what's going on. We're on two different signals out here, so I don't know. We'll figure it out from there.
It's all good. We got all night.
All right, brother. I'll be back.
All right. So I appreciate the kind words, brother, man. Like I said, it's all family. It's all real. It's all fun. I guess those who can't do teach, so I know enough. We'll get it out there. Guys, I don't want to take up your whole evening, man, but I hope you do stick around and watch. I'll ask the same thing of you, that I asked Steve. What's one piece of advice for you that you would give out to people? Not necessarily because you've had this major growth, but, what's advice for a YouTuber that's just getting going?
I heard Steve, and he's absolutely right. And it's the same type of thing you guys kept telling me. Just keep doing, keep putting them out there. But I'll say this, I'll add this to it. And it's one thing that was kind of a hard lesson for me when I was trying to brand my channel, so to speak. And that's understand that your channel is not your channel. As much as you want to say, I'm going to, film my videos the way I want. I'm going to film what I want. I mean, and that's fine and dandy, but don't expect the growth, because your channel belongs to your viewers. Your viewers will tell you through analytics and all of that what they want to see from you. And for the longest time, because I cook so many different things, I didn't want to do brisket, and I was being really hard-headed to the fact that my community wanted to see me make brisket. And finally, I listened. I went ahead and made this brisket, and the rest is history. So I would just say, understand what your community wants from you, what your viewers really, truly want from you. And if you make that one video that does something, if you're averaging 1,000 views on a video and all of a sudden you make one and it makes 2,000 views, come back with it and double down on it. Triple down on it, quadruple down on it, whatever you have to. I know it's going to get old, but keep hammering it and see what happens, and you keep riding. And then all of a sudden, if you're making those videos and nothing happens, well, then now okay, now it's time to identify something else.
Right.
But when you got that hot streak going or whatever, just double, triple, quadruple, just keep hammering in the ground, man, and grow your channel as much as you can right now. I'm here to tell you, it absolutely works. I could have never saw this coming.
Right on, man. Well, guys, continued success, man. I appreciate you coming on for a few minutes with us. Always great to see you, Gene. Keep working on Mrs. CJ about getting that Jeep.
Heck yeah. You got to stop saying no.
I didn't say no. I never tell her no. I may present some facts that it's not maybe the best idea.
So you're saying no. You're saying no.
I'll never say no. All right, guys. Hang out in the green room if you want, or we'll see you in the chat. But I'm going to jump you out real quick. Thank you guys for being on. Take care, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, man.
All right, take care. All right, guys. So it's just me right now. Kent's getting his laptop. This is a very full screen of myself. I'm not used to seeing on there. Just get the Jeep brisket magic. I love it. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do a giveaway. First giveaway is actually from one of the companies I'm a brand ambassador for. It's for Grill Grates. It's a 3-pack of grates. So I got to figure out what we're doing to give it away. Oh, man, this is where I need Kit. I need his big brain. All right, here's the one that you can play along. Guys, I'm looking at top chat on my screen, and this is how we're going to do a giveaway. All right, so whoever I see first that answers this question correctly will be the big winner. And it would help if you have a grill. All right, so Steve Cusado was our first guest from Not Another Cooking Show. Who was our second guest on the hot seat? Kent, you're back.
Yes, I am.
Not Hobo. Josh and Babe. I don't know if that's cheating. You guys got the answer.
Now, they are not eligible.
They're not. You'll be eligible for something else. Well, they just gave the answer away.
Okay, then I'll say Josh and Babe.
All right. Josh and Bethany, you guys are the big winners.
All right.
That's funny.
We have this fixed or what?
Oh, what's that?
Are we good?
Yeah, you're a little bit quiet, but I can hear you, and there's no feedback.
Let me try okay, we're going to try the earbuds.
All right, we're trying the earbuds, everybody. All right, Josh and Bethany won because they know. So don't worry, we have plenty of giveaways tonight. It is what it is. Don't worry about it.
All right. How about now?
Yeah, you sound better.
All right, we'll go with it then.
All right, cool. All right.
No more remotes, I'm telling you.
No more remote. Hashtag rigged. Give it to someone else. It's all good. All right. Well, shit. Shit. All right. You know what? Josh and Bethany, you guys are going to win a Doll Strong chef knife. The grill grates will be the next giveaway. How about that? There we go. All right. We good? So Doll Strong is donating a knife to give away for the show. Josh and Bethany are going to win that because they did answer right. They just guessed themselves. So we'll do grill grates on the next giveaway. That was not planned out very well. But that's all right. Kent being all screwed up with his technical difficulties, that's, it is what it is. All right. So before we get to our next guest, we are going to do a couple video. Yes, Kent's wait. He says it all the time. There you go. All right. We're going to do a couple videos. I had people send in videos well-wishing for the second anniversary of the show. So we're going to show one right now. Guys in the waiting room, I see you. We'll be bringing you in as the time comes. One of you I just text. All right, I see you. You're good. All right. So here's the deal. I practiced this before the show started, but this may or may not work. What the videos are going to say, turn up your volume, okay? Because I think Kent had a hard time hearing it when I was doing the practice run. So here we go. Here's the first video. We're going to share the screen. There we go. All right. Here's the first video.
Hey everybody, Danny Dutch here with you. You know me as the good-looking one on the hot seat. So there's my first cheap shot, CJ. You said we were having cheap shots, so I thought I'd throw that in there. And, by the way, I think you're more like 5'11" instead of 6'1". So,
Lies, pure lies.
all right, done with cheap shots. Now let's drink some liquor on Thursday night. Hey, brother, let me tell you, it's been a hell of a ride. Been a good time. I can't believe it's 2 years already. I said something to Mrs. Dutch. She's like, has it been 2 years already? I said, yeah, baby, it has. So, thanks for never having me on as a guest. I appreciate that very much. And let's have some fun tonight, brother. Later.
All right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Best clip so far. That's all I
Best
gotta
clip
say.
so far. All right. So we got let's do we're gonna hold that one for last. Speaking of Josh and Bethany, let's do their clip. Hold on real quick.
Oh boy, this ought to be a treat.
All right, here we go. Look at that mug right there.
My name is Josh, the cooking cop.
And my name is Babe, and I cook for the cop.
So we were lucky enough when CJ and Kent took over the hot seat from Hobo Nichol BBQ. We were lucky enough to be the number 2 persons on the show. First, it was Steve, Not Another Cooking Show, was number 1, and we were CJ and Kent's second guest. So that is really, really awesome. We've seen a ton of hot seat survivors come through now, and that's part of our Thursday night routine these days. What's your favorite part of the hot seat?
Getting to know new people. I love it.
Yeah, we find a bunch of new channels from the hot seat. Of course, super shots, hanging out. We get to have a conversation with all of our friends and stuff like that in the YouTube cooking community. And yeah, so I want to say congrats to CJ and Kent for 2 years on the hot seat. Excellent. And thank you for the friendship, the camaraderie. And thank you. You should say thank you for Kent sending me some rub and not sending me any rub. And Dale and Mark.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, anyways, if you guys want to check out our channel, it's the Cooking Cop and Babe. And cheers to you, CJ, and cheers to you, Ken.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations. See you on the next one.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, that was awesome.
I know they're watching. All right, so let's see here. That one, that there. All right, should we do one more?
It's up to you, brother. Let's go for it.
Let's get we got Big Rome in here. Let's get him going.
Oh, there you go.
I hope everybody doesn't mind this. It's a good time right here. I appreciate all these well wishes and all that.
What's going on? It's Big Rome.
Big Rome.
Rome's Barbecue Grill Masters Empire. I just wanted to let y'all know congratulations on your 2 years. It's been fantastic being at the hot seat. Maybe one day I'll be back again and we'll see what happens, right?
Definitely.
Once again, congratulations, CJ Kent. Do your thing. Much love to you. Big Rome out.
Thanks, Big Rome. Guys,
That's awesome.
if our moderators are in there, you guys see us put these clips up, feel free to jump in there with the links to all of them guys so people can check them out. All right. You ready for our next guest, Dutch?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get the ball rolling again.
All right. 2 of our favorite people from NorCal.
Oh,
They're about to come in right now.
Oh, wait. I thought you meant Josh and Babe.
Oh, Josh and Babe are our
No.
favorite? Nice.
No. I'm all right. I'm all right with this
All
one
right.
coming in. That's awesome.
Let's bring our favorite fans from up north. There we go. There's our kitchen queers.
Hey, Jess, great to see you.
Hey guys, how are y'all doing?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Cheers. Happy 4th of July.
Boys?
Cheers, guys.
Oh, it's good. It's good stuff.
Great to see you, gents. Thank you for asking us to come on. We really appreciate this opportunity. We love your show.
You know what, guys? We've had plenty of guests come on this show, and we've loved them all. We've had a great time with all of them. I see Alicia's in there, Best Bites Forever, the one who started the Super Shots.
Oh, the devil woman herself.
The devil woman herself. I see her in the chat right now. But you two have got to be two of our favorite people just in the world. Like, seriously, we had the best time with you guys on the hot seat. We drink heavily every week, and I still think that was the shittiest I've gotten on a show. Like, I had too much fun with that one. We were talking about a while back how when I drink heavily, I'm like a stoner, right? When I drink heavily, I want snacks, right?
Yeah.
So by the time that show was over, I was raiding the pantry, eating snacks. There you go. And that was just a good time. So when I want to bring everybody back, but we're trying to keep this not to be all night show. So when I thought about bringing people in, I thought about you too, and I'm so glad we were able to make it tonight. So you guys were on a while back. Tell us what's changed, what's going on in life right now.
Well, first, we want to say thank you so much for asking us to come back for a second visit. We really appreciate that. And we're so excited that the two of you are all the way at your 2-year anniversary. I'm pretty sure we watched from the Josh and Babe episode, which was your second episode, and we've been fans for a long time. And we were so excited when you invited us to be on last August. And since then, we've had... Well, we got to 1,000 subscribers, which was something we were trying really hard to do. And we got a lot of credibility that we didn't have before.
Yeah.
And it really changed for us, I think, the dynamic of how our motivation was increased because we realized that we had an audience. And even though it started out small, it's continued to grow slowly. And a lot of that has to do with the support that we've gotten from the foodie community here on YouTube. And that really includes the two of you right up there in the top 5. So we really appreciate everything that both of you did to help us out and give us a platform to share what we have to offer.
Yeah.
Right on.
So hold on, CJ, one thing. I want to address this with Mitch real quick. So you're saying I'm first and CJ's 5th. Is that correct?
That's exactly what I just said.
All right. Hey, and Philip, this is for you.
Yes.
Pen flip.
Yes!
Pen flip. Hashtag pen flip.
Oh my God.
Classic pen flip. We can't live
We
without
love a pen
it.
flip.
Oh, we've got to have a pen flip.
It burns a little.
Just in the right kind of way.
Are you done, Ken? Are you done? Seriously.
I'm done. Go for it.
All right. So, guys.
Wait a minute. How does it feel to be interrupted all the time? That's what I want to know.
It feels like we need a pen. Oh, wait, we have one.
There you go.
Dude, you got pen flipped. You got pen flipped right there. All right. So, before we get to the next question, Kyle put a shot in there, $20. So, cheers, Kyle.
Cheers, Kyle. Here's to Kyle.
Kyle, if you want one of these hats, message me and I'll let you know how it goes. There's a price. It is what it is. I'm not trying to hawk my goods tonight. Maybe Mr. CJ later. That's it. Then the next super shot is from Dan's Outdoor Cooking. Get it going, guys. Bring him up. Bring him up.
Here's to Dan. Love his show. He has a great channel.
Are those red, white, and blue strawberries, guys?
We made these today on our live stream earlier this afternoon. And we decided to do a live stream today specifically because we knew your show was coming up tonight. So we did a live stream 3 hours ago so we could give a lead in for you, as some other channels often do. And we did our best to promote the broadcast this evening. And this afternoon, we made red, white, and blue cocktails for 4th of July. Right. We often get, now that we've been on your show, we have a much larger presence in the grilling and barbecue and smoking community, even though we don't do those things currently ourselves in our show. We love grilled, smoked, barbecued, anything.
Yeah.
And so we're super excited to be welcomed into that community. And a lot of the questions that we have from our barbecue and grilling friends are, what kind of your colorful cocktails that you guys do would go with our steak, and what kind of treats could we make to be after dinner treats. And so today we did red, white, and blue cocktails, and we did red, white, and blue strawberries. And these are supremely easy because it's just a strawberry dipped in white chocolate and then some blue nonpareils. Anyone can do it. It just looks really cool. And I think that really encompasses a lot of what we've tried to make our channel about. We like things that look really appealing, but that are actually supremely easy to do, so anyone can make it happen.
So you can have fun.
Yeah, we want you to have fun while you're pulling together your party.
All right. Well, guys, I know you were live earlier. I wish I could have jumped on there, but I know Kent likes to go, I work. But there are times that I actually do work, and unfortunately,
I don't pay nearly as well.
I got a gift for you in my pocket, Kent.
It's on my wrist.
Right here.
I bet you do. Hey, I told you my mama's watching. You behave.
Oh, hey,
be careful,
sorry,
people.
Mom. Sorry. All right. So,
Mom. Love you.
All right. So tell me about what you guys got going on for the future. How are you going to grow your channel a little bit? What can we do to help? Any of that stuff.
Okay, well, one of the things there's actually a lot of things that were resonating for me about what Alton and Steve said about their experience with YouTube. And if we were giving advice to people who are at the beginning of their YouTube journey, we would say participate in the social media aspect of the platform as much as you can.
Right.
So make comments on other people's videos, watch other people's videos, click the like button on other people's videos. Once we started doing that, I mean, we've been on YouTube for 5 years, and we didn't reach 1,000 subscribers until we'd been on for 4 years. So it was a very slow build for us. But once we started participating in the social media aspect, and that also includes the chat when people are doing a live stream or when people are doing a premiere, once we started participating at a higher level in that social media aspect of YouTube, we saw our numbers go up significantly.
Right.
And so that would be my advice to people at the beginning of their YouTube career. But what you asked was more about what we have planned. We're just doing our best to show right now and for the last few months how you can still have fun while you're stuck at home.
Yeah.
Philip and I have worked at home since 2009, pretty much exclusively. So we're accustomed to being at home a lot and working at home in our home offices, but we know that a lot of our other colleagues and friends and associates are not. So we've tried to give you some content that is, light and friendly and funny while still yielding some pretty results that you can make happen really fast. These chocolate dip strawberries, we pulled these together this morning in 10 minutes. And it's not because we've made them 1,000 times, it's because it's just really that easy to do. So we like to share things that have a big visual impact, but that once you see how it's done, you're like, oh yeah, I can actually do that. And so that's where we're coming from. We hope to add our appetizers and hors d'oeuvres and cocktails and dessert selections to the people that are already cooking a lovely dinner, so they can round out their presentations with more goodies like cocktails and treats.
Right on. Very cool, guys. At least, a lot of people don't know what they want to do towards the future. So like you have a vision, and you have at least an idea where you want to take it. And I think that's just really helpful for your growth, for sure. I want to get you guys back on soon, but I want my liver to rest at least a full year. At least a full year before you guys come back on. But
I know. I think we actually, we moderate our cocktails in the evenings because that's what responsible people who drink do.
Right.
But meanwhile, we had one heck of a good hangover the day after we were on your show, and we gladly have a hangover again if it means it sends your watch time up 1,000 hours.
Oh, definitely. All right, so get ready for another shot. We got Big Rome. Put a shot in there.
All right.
Hats off to Big Rome.
And then we got one more after that. I have to start writing these down because I cannot keep track.
It
don't
doesn't
write-
matter. You're not going to be able to read your writing anyway.
Yeah, I can't read my writing.
That card you sent me today,
I
had to translate that for Mrs. Dutch.
was writing fast. That's what that was. It was so much from the heart that I wanted to write it out.
Oh, your heartbeat started going faster, and your
Yes,
hand
I was so
fouled.
excited
Yeah.
to write it.
Shut
All
up
right,
and
one
drink.
more shot. We owe the Dogfather put $20 in there,
Dogfather, Alton and Gene. We love Alton and Gene.
and fucking BZ Cooks put one in there. Thanks a lot, Big Mike. Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, Big Mike.
Big Mike was just on. Mad Dog. We cooked a brisket. Him, me, and Alton for the brisket challenge.
Now you cooked
Alton,
with AB.
Alton. I'm drunk.
That brisket challenge
Get
was
your
bomb.
A's right, a-hole.
You guys did a great job with that brisket challenge. All of those videos were amazing.
Yeah, the boys in Texas did a great job.
They did.
You boys, me, Kirby. Kirby, I don't know if he put his out yet or not, but AB's got ours. It was a great time. I can't wait to do it again. All these guys are just freaking awesome guys.
They are.
And I got to hang out with BZ, Big Mike and AB all day long. Watched them play some Mortal Kombat while the food was getting cooked. It was a great time, man. It's fun playing them video games. That's cool. Let's see, guys. I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate you hanging out in the green room for a while. It's awesome. You guys are just freaking awesome, and there's no other way to put it.
Yeah, we really appreciate all the support we've had from the community and from the two of you especially. And so many of your fans and friends have reached out to us and been very kind to us. And we're thrilled that we have this opportunity to do something to support you. We think both of you rock, and we love your channels, and we look forward to lots more amazing content from both of you.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes,
You want to say something on it real quick? No.
What?
Did you want to say something real quick?
Yes. Mitch, Phillip, thank you very much. You guys are so high energy. It's, I'm more laid back. So you guys are definitely, like taking that refreshing sip for me. So thank you very much. Continued success, guys, and be well, please.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and we will be here to support you whatever you need, anytime you need it. We're big fans of both of you, and we are here for you.
Cheers, boys. I'm going to take you
everyone in your audience.
Hey, you guys can
all your fans.
You guys can hang out in the green room if you want, or you can jump off. It's up to you, brother.
No, we'll be hanging out whenever you need us.
All right. I'm going to take you out. Thank you guys again so much.
Thanks. We love all your fans. Thanks for having us on.
All right. Love you guys. See you later. Those guys are the best. Just the best people in the freaking world. I love them.
If they don't get your energy level up, nobody's gonna.
100%.
Plain and simple.
100%. Guys, let's see here. Yeah, we are. I see some comments going in the chat. The brisket challenge is not over. So all my California boys, make a goddamn brisket, tag that shit, and show them what's up. But the next challenge will be a tri-tip challenge, and it's going to be open to the world. All right.
Well, you know the best brisket's being filmed tomorrow, right?
Oh, I know you're going to make the best one.
Oh yeah,
the best briskets, the breast briskets. The best briskets come from Iowa, 100%.
Well, my Iowa brother Thyron is in here.
Yeah, I saw him.
Wine TNT, and everybody likes putting Uncle Steve's thick meat in their mouth. So guess what? It's going to be a thick meat brisket.
I dig it. All right, we got to make another brisket video. Yep, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the dang thing. I talked to AB. We filmed it kind of horribly. We were more having fun than paying attention to filming. We're gonna do it bigger, better, and I'll be flexing the whole time. All right. So, next guest we're bringing in one of my favorites. My brother looks like me, has my name. Wait,
yeah.
I'm gonna turn it around.
There you go.
Bring it in. There we go.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
He's in the house.
Can you guys hear me okay? I'm representing, just so you know.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. How are y'all doing tonight? Congratulations on 2 years. That's awesome. It seems like that time just blew by.
Time is flying by for sure.
Totally. Yeah. That's crazy.
Justin, you know you were part of the record, right? With
No.
you, Brother T-Roy, and Brother KC has the record for the longest hot seat show.
Really? How long did we go? Was it like 20 minutes?
4 hours.
Yeah, that was so much fun, and I was so tired after. Where is T-Roy? T-Roy needs to get in here.
Chat.
He's in the chat.
Okay.
He respectfully said he'll have to catch us on the next one.
Yeah,
But-
I understand.
All right, go ahead, Kim. What were you going to say, Bob?
Just for the record, Justin, you were part of the reason I had the crappiest Tuesday or Wednesday of my life because we started at 8 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
And we got done about 12:15, and my alarm went off at 5:30.
See, that's poor planning on your part.
No, that's poor planning on CJ's part because you were number 2 of 3 that week.
He just threw you under the bus, Justin. Hey, you okay with that?
Well, you know what? I drive a truck hauling trailers in and out. I'll throw them under the bus and I'll back over them for that 3 episode week.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Hey, but we did have a great time though. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was a great time. But yeah, Troy's still in the chat. I just saw him post something.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Justin,
Hey,
thank
Troy,
you
how you doing, buddy?
very much for coming on. And when you get sick of cooking a single hot dog on that ranch, I'll give you my address. All right.
You want that ranch or you want the hot dog?
Both.
I'll send you a hot dog right now, man.
Yeah. I can FedEx that overnight, but
that's so funny.
Oh, that's funny. All right, before we get to some questions here, we got a couple of super shots in there. Troy put in there, put a super shot in there, said my boy Justin needs a stiff drink. And
I got water.
Mr. Homeowner put beer. So thank you, boys. We'll take a shot. We are having a good time. You got your water. There you go.
Zach, you are about to get timed out.
Zach is about to get timed out. Why?
Yes, he is.
Can't love swallowing a hot dog. Ooh. Be careful, Zach.
Uh-oh. I'm getting attacked by fleas here. It's crazy.
All right, we're taking the bottle straight to the head for T-Roy. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not even on Diet Mountain Dew anymore. My wife kicked me off that.
Oh.
She said we agreed. I guess I did. I don't remember that.
Well, if your wife,
it's easier to agree.
All right. To the people in the chat that can hear us or are in the green room, just hang tight. I text one of you, and then the other one just chill out.
You're smooth about that, man. I like that. I like that. The way you kind of you kind of lean, and you don't even break eye contact. It's like I don't know how you do that. It's like, are you using Braille? Huh? Yeah.
2 years of doing this, man. You know.
Well, that'll do it. Yeah, 2 years of experience. That's a neat party trick.
All right. We got a couple more people in the chat. I see Russ from Smoking Ribs BBQ. He's another one we did a special Saturday show for. So Kent was pissed off that we did more than one show.
No. Kent was not, because I tell you what, Russ, out of everybody that's in here right now, Russ is probably the one I've been following the longest.
Yeah. Russ is an OG for sure.
So,
he put up a great prime rib video this week too.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
yeah.
All right. TD's Brewing Q is in the chat. He said he's got to run. Great show. Congrats. TD, I got all your stuff this weekend. We're going to do some amazing stuff with the rubs that you sent. Thank you for that, brother. And we're looking forward to talking to you on the hot seat soon too. So thank you for being here. Oh man, these super shots have been flying by like crazy. My face feels a little tight. Justin, tell me about what you're doing on your channel, what you got planned for the future. Obviously, you've had a great amount of success. We love what you do. We love your editing. We love your skills. I even commented on your videos, and it's like watching art. You know, tell you because I know you spend a lot of time with your editing, and you're a perfectionist. and everybody loves watching you and all that stuff. But what's the next step, man? What are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. I think, you know, I mean, the silver play button is, you know, within reach, so it's hard not to think about that, you know. But the other thing that I'm learning is, and I'm not tweaking here. I'm covered with these flies that came out of nowhere, so that's what I'm doing. I'm actually just, you know, I'm very thankful for the position I'm in. I'm not quite sure why this happened. This was just a kind of a whim. T-Roy, as a matter of fact, encouraged me to start a channel one day, and I did it, and I didn't expect to get anywhere near a silver play button, you know, but I always wanted one. Like, that's like my only YouTube goal. But truthfully, the closer I get to it, the more I realize how important it is just to be content. I mean, this is really cool. Like, people are, I'm so thankful to have the people who are, you know, supporting me and showing me love and watching, you know, the stuff that it's, I think there's some degree of, you know, just trying to just relax and enjoy it. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to make videos and have people watch them. So yeah, I'm just thankful, you know. I don't know if I have any big plans. I still feel like I'm just scratching the surface on some of the video stuff. I'm when I started, I didn't know anything about editing. I didn't know anything about cameras, you know, and I feel like I'm maybe 10% of the way there. So a part of the fun for me is not just the cooking. It's actually the storytelling, the technical aspects, the learning how to actually work with the gear and the cameras and kind of tighten up things. And I don't know, this is just a great hobby because I don't think you ever truly master it. You know, I think it's just one of those things you can always keep getting better, both barbecue and YouTubing. And I think we're really, really lucky to live in the time when we do, because I mean, we've never actually had, there's never been a time in history where you could cook somebody for somebody on the other side of the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I think it's making the world a smaller place. And I love that. I love that. Did I answer the question?
Yeah, in all honesty, I tuned you out half hour ago, man.
Yeah, I know. I expect you're texting the next guy. Yeah, I understand.
I'm getting the next guy ready. Sorry.
Hey, Justin, if it's any consolation, I'm listening.
Thank you.
I'm listening. I'm here for you.
I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. This is. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. What was the next question?
No, are you okay with the fly attack over there?
No, it's amazing. It's truly amazing. Like, it came out of nowhere, right? I think they heard you tell me I was going to be next in the Kitchen Queers, and they're like, oh, okay, well, now's the time.
That's the time to get on there?
Well,
yeah.
Justin, it's no different than when the truck goes behind.
Oh, yeah.
When you're filming. The truck goes behind you, and you're like, yeah, there goes the garbage truck. And
I tell you what, man. I started filming outside a lot for the barbecue channel, and every time I film, there's a gardener, there's dogs barking like they're being murdered down the street.
100%.
Trash truck going by. It's amazing.
See,
I make all that happen. I can control that. That's my thing.
He just sends a text and says, hey, come on down the street. There goes the garbage truck. There's the garbage man.
Airplanes flying over.
It's all part of the show.
SmokeyGoodness said, "Shut up, dog." Yep, exactly.
Exactly.
Dan,
I didn't really appreciate that.
Grill Sergeant's in LA. He's screaming at the ghetto bird coming by. You know, the helicopters. He has that problem. So, yep. All right. So tell me, we talked when we were in LA together. And
yes, we did. You're the best Uber driver ever.
I am the best Uber driver. Yes, I drove around LAX multiple times just for you, buddy.
No, I appreciate that. It was very helpful.
That's fun. That's good. You know, the thing is, I talked to Darian the other day, or a month ago, whatever. He asked if I was coming to Vid Summit again. I'm like, if I do, it's just to hang out with you guys.
Totally.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen this year, but I just want to hang out with you guys. I don't want to go to the seminar.
That was the best part, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just getting to know people that you know, and spend time with them and break bread together, and you really get to know people that, I mean, you can only know somebody so well over the internet. Man, that was my favorite part. I enjoyed that trip, and and getting to know you is one of my favorite parts.
Well, I appreciate that, brother, man.
Yeah, the video or the live CJ did from Vid Summit was awesome.
Yeah,
I started it and couldn't get back on the damn thing. I was so pissed off that night.
You should have seen. You should have seen how CJ was taking control of the room. He's like, "Y'all move that furniture over here. We need this couch here. We need that lamp over here. Shine it on my face. Shine it on my face."
I was there for the pre-show when he had it set up, and then about I don't know, half hour in, I had technical difficulties, and then I couldn't get back in, and CJ's like texting me, "Get back in here." I'm like, "I can't."
He's a pro, man. CJ was on top of it.
I tell you what, man.
I think he really needs to be in Hollywood, to be honest with you.
For sure.
I got a face for radio, so that's the problem.
And you got an ass for Braille.
I got to ask for. Well, I'll take it. It's like I hate to see you. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Sure. So what I've noticed about you is you get into the technical aspects of things. You like the gear involved. What is your favorite part of all that? Is it just learning it, or is it buying it? Some people just like to buy shit. Like what's your gig on that, dude?
I like that I can think something up in my head, and if I work at it hard enough, it looks like I want it to. You know, like I mean, a lot of just by learning this is kind of basic stuff, but just by learning how to control your exposure and your white balance, you can absolutely change the way things look and really bring out the best. Big step for me was setting my audio levels. Once I learned to set my audio levels so I wasn't clipping, I was amazed at the difference that made. And so, some of it's just, I don't know. I just think it's really, really neat that we as consumers have access to gear that, even movie creators didn't have 10 years ago, and I don't mean like expensive cameras. I mean like $800 cameras are amazing nowadays, and it's great. I just love it.
Well, let me tell you something, and this is something I've noticed, especially with the state of the world these days. If you watch Hollywood or you watch all them channels trying to piece together their shows, and we do this, the three of us are sitting here talking, we look better than the people in Hollywood trying to put this stuff together.
Isn't that funny?
We've been doing it this whole time.
Isn't that funny the way that works? And I figured that out. I figured out one of my buddies, I was really lucky because I had a local friend of mine who does video commercials and things for churches. And he took me under his wing and he taught me a lot of stuff about Final Cut Pro. He's actually an After Effects specialist, but he taught me a lot about Final Cut Pro, and I could ask him questions. It was great. And he took me on one of his shoots. And one of the things that I took away from it, they were doing it was a skit about a kid who, it was a Mother's Day thing. The kid makes it and he looks at the camera when he's getting his scholarship offer after his dad had worked for him with him the whole life. It's the Bill Cosby thing. He looks at the camera and goes, "Thanks, Mom," that thing. And it took forever to film that. But what I realized was these big production companies, they have a person to do the sound. They have a person whose only job is the camera. They have paid actors. They have paid. They have anything that they want is like they have a dude dedicated to it. And we have to do all that. So, you were talking to Steve earlier about would he ever bring on an assistant? I don't know. Greg and I talk about this quite a bit, and there's nothing wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with people doing that. But I really like the creative aspect, kind of the artistic aspect of being able to look at a piece of, look at a video and go, I did that, and so there's nothing wrong with bringing it in help, and it's completely practical. And from a business standpoint, it makes perfect sense. And you should always farm out things that somebody else can do as good as you, But on this one, it's like, for me, I like doing it, So that's why it takes me 3 weeks to put out a video.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, man. You spend a lot of time on your videos, but it shows. Thanks, it shows that you are trying to perfect your craft, and I'm telling you, you do stuff that people strive to do in Hollywood. It's just listen. Hey, let me toot your horn a little bit and relax. Just enjoy it. Just take the horn too. All right, go ahead, Kent. Say something.
All right, Justin is just. I love your the way you present your comedy in your videos. My favorite, and I mentioned it earlier, is still the hot dog on the ranch. And,
the hot dog.
And then you put the temp probe in the hot dog. And I'm like, dude, are you serious? You're killing me here. And then the best part was I made a comment on that, on your video. And you replied to me saying, yeah, it was an A5 Wagyu hot dog. And I was like, oh my God. I just died when I read that.
What's funny is that's my personality. I'm silly like that. And I like to have fun. And it is interesting. Like that video did pretty well, but that was one of my more disliked videos per capita or whatever. I think well, it was stupid, but we're in the middle of a pandemic and we got to lighten up. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, for crying out loud, you're just sitting there having a good time. I mean, you got this 3,000 square foot kettle that you can fit 4 20-pound Packer briskets on, and be able to drive a truck in between them, and you cook one hot dog. I mean, that was amazing.
Thank Hobo for that. He's the one who inspired that.
Well, yeah. You had clips of Hobo in there when he got his 37, and he had, I think he had 10 dozen hot dogs on his.
You know what's funny about that?
Said he had room for more. And said he had room for more.
And what's funny about that is I'm getting texts of people who think I was picking on Hobo, like they thought I was being mean to Hobo. And meanwhile, I'm getting text from Hobo going, "Oh, that was awesome! Thank you so much. I got how many views he got and stuff like this." And so it's just people don't understand humor. I think sometimes that's really what it is.
I agree because
hold on real quick, Kent. A couple people have asked where Hobo is, and Hobo is not available to come on tonight. I've talked to him, so we all appreciate Hobo for starting this ride. For letting me take it over and Dutch take it over. This is something that we, don't
blame your mess. Don't blame your mess on me. I'm just
for letting me take it over and dragging Kent along the way.
Something like that, yeah.
But Hobo, I'll always appreciate him for letting me take this over. And
I love the camaraderie between you guys. The messing with each other. That's awesome. That's what makes this special.
Yeah, it's definitely special.
Justin, I didn't know if you caught this earlier, but my folks in Florida are watching.
Oh yeah.
So I kind of had to send Mom a text and say, Mom, don't get too upset. Part of this is part of the show. And because she was texting me, I watched yours when you were on with Hobo, and I watched the last one you and CJ did, and I'm like, okay, Mom, stop there, Mom.
Yeah,
stop.
No more.
Stop.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. We got a super chat in there.
No, we don't. We got half of one.
Half of one. What's the done temp of a A5 hot dog?
That's awesome. Use a thermopin, and if no, I don't know. I wish I had a really witty answer right there, but I got nothing.
You got nothing. All right.
I got nothing.
Probe tender.
Probe tender.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. Like warm or cold or room temperature butter. Like that's the key. You gotta go some sort of butter.
gotta have probe tender. That's our new boy band. Probe tender.
Yes,
Grill Sergeant. Probe tender. That's it. Right
absolutely.
We're going on the road.
Whoa!
What?
Right, chopped liver.
Oh, you're in it too.
You need a base.
All right. There you go. Probe tender. Look for your county fairs coming up.
Totally.
All right, so Justin, tell me what's next for Baby Bag Maniac. What are you gonna do, brother?
We already did that. You already asked me that. I think you want to ask me my tip, right?
I want a tip. Sorry, I've been drinking heavily. Give me a break.
That's okay. I'm just glad to be here, man.
And this is where the train goes off the tracks.
Well, okay. So I've had time to think about this. I have two tips. One's on the creative side, and one's on the technical side. I'll try to do this fast. On the creative side, I think it's really, really important to be able to step outside yourself and watch your video and decide and be able to actually decide if that is something you would like to watch. And when I do a video, I look at like every part of the video, and if it's not something I feel like adds value, I try to work it out of the video. Usually, this last video, I was just lucky to finish it. I was getting sick because of that Sahara dust thing. But usually, I'm very critical of myself, and from that standpoint, like is this funny? Is this helpful? Is this moving the story along? And because story is everything when it comes to YouTube. You can make a great story on a 10-year-old cell phone, but it doesn't matter if you have an Area Alexa if your story doesn't make sense. You got to draw people in. I think it's super important to have something on the front end that draws people into the video, because it's really, really important to have a long watch time. These days, I think one of the key things for organic growth is you want all of your subbies to stay on the video as long as they possibly can. So, so I try to focus on getting them through the first 8.5 minutes. If I can get them to stay on the average watch time to be 8.5 minutes, usually I'll find the video does pretty well. That is a very specific thing to my channel. I would say for everyone, there is a certain thing that you do similar to what Alton was talking about. We talked about this extensively. There's a certain things that you'll do that the algorithm actually enjoys. He said it's what your audience enjoys. That's part of it, but it's actually what the algorithm enjoys. You and I have talked about this extensively, CJ. It's really, really important to look at the impressions. The analytics page in the new studio is so good, y'all. I know it's like I don't even want to look at the numbers. That's my buddy Troy's. He should have that tattooed across his chest. I don't care about the numbers. And obviously, it's killed his channel. Poor little T-Roy. Man, these bugs are killing me. But look at the impressions, because the impressions are the thing that you have no control over. That is basically, that's the sports equivalent of genetics, right? YouTube bestows impressions on certain videos and doesn't bestow them on others. And that is what you want to focus on. You want to focus on those videos, the types of videos, the keywords in the videos, the way the video is structured, layout, formulate, like everything that you can find about those videos that top out on the impressions. That's the kind of thing you want to work with. You want to replicate. You want to dial in on it, and you want to do it while at the same time being completely true to yourself. So you want to tell stories that you enjoy that also work with what the algorithm has told you it's going to promote. I did a great video where you were there. We went to Disneyland, and it's the least viewed video on my channel. I thought it was going to be great. And nobody ever saw it. And 3 people emailed me and told me YouTube didn't even send them the notification bell. And I've never had anyone tell me that. But 3 different people, told me. So YouTube will absolutely suppress stuff it feels like is off topic. And even if your subscribers would enjoy it, it'll do that. What?
I said if it's not what they're used to you putting out.
100%. If they don't think that that's going to work for your channel, like if you use, and the way they think about it is through keywords. Right. Keywords in your title and your description and the things that you say in the first 30 seconds. If it thinks you're doing something, about Disneyland and you're a barbecue guy, like my videos, I mean, it kind of makes sense. My typical viewer is a 40-year-old male, right? Just to sum up. I mean, that's on the bell curve, right? And then all of a sudden I'm doing video topics that appeal to 12-year-old girls. Even if these guys would like it, YouTube's not going to show it to them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So tell me something. You're talking about doing the story and keeping people engaged and all that stuff. Do you actually take time to write a script when you're going?
No, not really. I have an outline. I'll usually have kind of a basic outline I like to work from, like a framework. Right. I'd probably be better off if I wrote a script, but the times that I've tried that, I didn't feel like I sounded like me, you know.
Right.
I don't know. Do you?
No. I have a general idea of what I'm gonna say or do. I try to have everything set up in front of me so it's not like, oh shit, I need to go over here. I need to go over here. Kind of, but other than that, you know, dude, I'm cooking on a damn air fryer. How scripted could I really be? You know?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe I should give it a try. Who knows?
So what tips do you guys have? You guys are asking us, but what do you do? I mean,
very successful YouTube stars, and we're just swallowing in hot seat mediocrity over here.
What works for your channel, though? You know the things that work.
Well, you know, we talked about it when we were at the Vid Summit. Is niching down. You're finding what works for you, and you roll it out or you ride it until it doesn't work for you anymore.
Yeah. You know, it's funny too because we went to that Vid Summit. We paid the hundreds of dollars to go, and then I think we all kind of walked away feeling like Guga was the best reason that, like, when it came to advice.
Yeah.
Guga was talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, talking to Guga was a highlight. Talking to Greg was a highlight. Cosmo, you know,
totally. But it was Guga's tips on niching down.
And he straight out said we were standing in a circle, or not a circle, but a circle around him. He's like, "You're the baby back guy. You're the chicken air fryer guy. You are, Greg. You're the hamburger guy. You know, whatever." Yeah. So,
you know what you have to do. Just do it.
Yeah.
That was a terrible Guga impression.
I know.
That's awful. Guga,
he was really one of the nicest freaking guys I ever met. You know, 100%. He took the time to chat with us. Very cool dude. All right.
Yeah. He's great.
We got a couple shots in us. Cooking with Corey, put one in there. So cheers. And then GT just put one in. Thank you, boys, for the shots. Ken, you got anything for Justin?
Yeah, I do. I actually have a. Hold on. Just for the record.
Yeah.
First bottle's gone.
One down.
I'm like living in an Indiana Jones movie. You know when he fell into the snakes? I mean, this is just. I bet I see 3,000. I'm here with you guys. That's how focused I am.
Oh, dude. We'll try to get you. We'll try to get you out of this hot seat soon, so you can go inside and get away.
All right,
that's not what Justin, I'm happy to be here.
I got a quick question from you from Bill, Sir William. Yep.
I don't know.
Sir William of Purvis, Chicken Fried Barbecue. Bill wants to know what percentage is a good watch time per video.
It doesn't matter. I bet he wasn't expecting that answer. I bet he wasn't expecting that. And what I would say is I said 8.5 minutes because here's the thing. I think that there was a time when, let me back up. When I did a pretty thorough study of my channel, okay, let me start there. Let's start there. I looked pretty deeply into this and I found no correlation between average view percentage. In fact, that's a lie. There's a negative correlation between average view percentage and how well the video got impressions, because everything's based on impressions. Like, that's the thing. That's going back to the YouTube source. When they feed us, that's how they feed us. That's how they let us know they like us or hate us, right? I have found a negative correlation between average view percentage and impressions. Okay, so I found a positive correlation between average view duration. So basically, it doesn't matter if they watch 75% of the video if it's 5 minutes, when another video can get 7 minutes and it's 30%. That's a lot of numbers to throw at you guys. But I hope that explains the situation to him. Yeah. But for me, it's 8.5 minutes is kind of the tipping point. And the tricky part is you can't just make the videos longer. You have to make content that people are willing to stick with longer. Because if you don't, if you make it to 8.5 minutes, you probably got them. But I work really hard to try to make those first 8 minutes as interesting as possible. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense.
That makes 100%.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, and
yeah,
I'm a bottle in, so that might be a bad thing, Justin. I don't know.
No, I love talking about stuff like this. It's just every time I do videos on this on my channel, again, it's not my niche, you know?
Right.
And so, yeah, YouTube's like, nah, that's not your thing, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, Justin, we'll do another roundtable towards the end of summer.
Can we do it on a Friday or Saturday night? For crying out loud! I have no
sometime when you don't
problem
have to
with
work the next
Thursday,
day.
Saturday hot seat schedule. It's just Monday, Tuesday, Thursday gets a little, you know, the boss don't like it.
We will do it on a Thursday.
The real boss.
The real boss.
We can start at like 2 p.m. How
Okay,
about
let
that?
me know.
Yeah,
Well, no,
definitely-
just let me know ahead of time. Let me know ahead of time so I can take Friday off. That's all I gotta say.
Fair enough,
Especially if somebody like James, Troy, and KC are gonna be hanging with Justin and Harry Sue in the backyard again. If that's gonna go 6-7 hours.
Yeah, that's
You'll get done at 2 o'clock your time, CJ, and
Hey, I'm
that's
with
late
you.
for an old fart like me.
All right,
Well, guys-
definitely- I want to do another roundtable talking about the YouTube part of it, because there's so many people that have the knowledge that they can share. Obviously, Justin, you being one of them, and I really think it'd be a good chat to do. So I'll definitely get that scheduled up around Dutch's schedule, so he doesn't have to stay up
his
too
sleep
late.
schedule.
That would be very nice for you to consider your only full-time employee for once.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
I know we got the part-time guy coming on yet.
Yeah. All right. So, Justin, we're gonna wrap it up. We got a few people to bring in still, but you got anything?
Is Greg coming in behind me? Because I bet he's pretty mad.
We're gonna take a little break, and then thanks for ruining that surprise. Appreciate that.
Oh,
Justin.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, if you turn around, Justin, Greg's right behind you.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Hey, seriously, guys, congratulations on 2 years. I love what you guys do. I really appreciate you having me on, and thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Justin, man. I appreciate you being on and sharing your knowledge with us. And you know, man, I love talking to you, and I love watching your videos, and I love being your friend. And thank you again for being on. Jump, hang out if you want. We're gonna be, but you should probably go inside and get away from them flies.
Dude, it's crazy. I need to get like a bunch of frogs here. And in 2020, I think that could happen. We could probably have a plague of frogs at any moment, because I think this is like biblical proportions right here.
It's ridiculous.
You know? It's just a crazy year.
Bill.
All right, love you guys.
All right, see you, brother.
Thanks,
Take care.
Justin.
All right, Bill from Chicken Fried Barbecue put $25 in there. Cheers, Bill.
Somebody wants to see that second bottle gone too.
We need to see that one going. All right. Our next guest is waiting in the wings, but if he doesn't mind, throw a thumbs up. I can see you. Is it okay if you wait another hot second down there? Give me a thumbs up. We're going to do a couple more videos, and we're going to do one more giveaway. All right, I see you, Greg. My next special guest. I see you. All right, guys, we're going to do a giveaway right quick for the grill grates. We're not going to use Josh and Bethany. All right.
No, wait.
What up?
Closest to my weight. I weighed today.
No, I got it.
Oh, you son of a! And
We'll
I even
do
lost weight.
the closest to your weight next time. I got one in my head.
Jackwagon.
All right, no, you'll like it. All right, the first person to tell me what Kent's famous tattoo on his arm is gets the grill grates. Don't show it off. Who said 340? God damn. Johnny Mags. A pig? Nope. One fat bastard? Nope. All right.
Actually.
Kyle's 260 NASCAR? Nope.
No, Johnny Mags.
Cooking with CJ logo. Dale Earnhardt. Todd. Are we giving Mags the 3, or are we giving Todd the Dale Earnhardt?
Well, the 3, you can take it both ways, because Austin Dillon drives the 3 right now, but it says legends never die.
All right.
This tattoo is from 20 years ago after Dale Sr. passed.
All right. So
both answers are correct. So I think you should probably send them each one.
All right. I'll do my best. But as it is right now, I'm making a call. Todd, you're the big winner for the grill grates. Message me, send me your address, all that good stuff. Mags, I'll figure out something for you. I'll give you a hat or something.
Another one?
Another hat. All right, there you go. Happy 2 years. Thank you. Kyle put $25 in there. Kyle, thank you, brother. Cheers, buddy.
Crap, another one?
All right. We got the guests are waiting in the wings. Mr. Brown, just hang tight. We got a guest in front of you, and we're going to do a couple videos. Give me the thumbs up if you can hear me. And all right, just hang tight. All right, so next we're going to do a couple videos. So let's get these going. All right, share the screen. Application window. There you go. All right, so next one up.
Hey, CJ, Ken. What's going on, boys? Hey,
Yo, C-Mac.
C-Mac here. Just wanted to send out a congrats and happy 2-year anniversary. You guys have been rocking it. Listen, I will always be grateful. You guys led a dude on that was throwing down some stuff on some Blackstones. Have maybe 2 followers on YouTube, and by the way, you even did the show on the road after drinking a jug or 2. So
Yep.
listen, love you guys. You good peeps, great content, and I'm just happy to be a little teeny tiny part of the last 2 years you guys have been together. So keep it rolling. Can't wait to do this again in the next 5-10 years. Keep it going, fellas. All right, we'll see you soon. Hey,
I love the kiss at the end. Thanks, buddy. Time out. What's up, brother?
Russ Jones actually put a very good point in the chat.
What do you say?
That 3 has another meaning too.
What's that?
Well, she's sitting right over here.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. your first 2 practice wives. Got it.
Right. We don't count the practice ones, Russ.
We don't count the practice wives. All right. So next one up. Let's get Miss Booger.
I'm waiting for this one.
To give us a cry. Let's see here. Share screen.
I hear a Sasquatch thing coming. I'm telling you.
There you go.
Hi guys.
There's Miss Booger.
I'm Booger from Air Fryer Recipes with Booger 500 US. I'm a moderator in there. You'll see me with a little blue wrench. I'm usually like the hostess. I don't kick people out because, first of all, I can't reach them, but they can't come out. So I just so cute. But kind of make the boys feel bad for missing a post or a comment. That's my job too. Anyways, I just want to say congratulations. I miss you, CJ, and Danny Dutch BBQ, aka Sasquatch. I love you guys, or I would have left. But you guys do a wonderful job. Everybody loves it. It's a great thing to look forward to. These days we need it. So thanks for letting me be part of the family. I love you guys. Happy anniversary, and I get flowers for me.
Love you, Miss Bugs. Thank you.
Miss Bugs, appreciate it. That was awesome. We'll do one more, and then we'll get to our next guest. Who we got here? Let's. All right, we got old Grill Sergeant. Hold on, real quick. Share screen. Oh shit! There we go. All right,
What's
Grill
going
Sergeant.
on, guys? Andrew here, aka the Grill Sergeant, and I just want to wish CJ and Kent an awesome 2-year anniversary of the hot seat. You guys are like family to me. Honestly, when I think and tell others about the YouTube barbecue community, it's pretty much you guys and the people in the chat right now. The wealth of knowledge that I've gained from both of you, CJ, I've learned about thumbnails and keywords and algorithms and ideas. Kent, I feel like I'm calling every other week on how to learn something new about barbecue, and so he's just inputting in so much knowledge. So I can't thank you guys enough. And honestly, look forward to all the future hot seats. All right, guys, cheers.
Wait for it. Wait for it. I hope Camp House is in the chat.
Oh no.
That's the first twerking on the hot seat.
I'm not even sure we can call that twerking. I think Eric needs to go to the hospital. He might have had a seizure there.
All right. First twerking on the hot seat. There it is.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
I bet you hope you never see that again.
I can't unsee that.
That is fabulous.
Wow.
All right. All right. Next guest coming in. We have Mr. Greg Mervich from Ballistic Barbecue. Greg, welcome, brother.
I don't know if
Whoa!
I
Look
feel
at
like I
that.
need a hug after seeing that. I feel like I need a hug after seeing that twerking.
I know, man. You can't unsee that.
No, that's the thing of nightmares.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Greg, I see retirement is treating you well.
Yeah, this is my
goatee, man.
This is my Rona beard, man. My COVID beard. I don't know what I'm going to do with it after all this bullshit's done. I may shave it off. I don't know.
I'm telling you, a little hot wax, and
I have some
thinking,
wax.
I'm thinking old Raleigh Fingers from back in the 70s,
Yeah,
the
Raleigh
pitcher
Fingers.
for the Brewers.
He was a Padre too.
I like that.
I didn't expect
do
to see
too.
so much white though. Yeah, I can do that. I just I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It was just sort of something I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm retired now. Let's grow it.
Right on.
Just be you, man. Just be you. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
It's your time now.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you
congratulations, guys. That's 2 years. It's
yeah. Cheers, buddy.
a big achievement. So cheers.
Thanks, man.
Oh man. Well, Greg, thanks for coming on, brother.
It's my pleasure.
We've been following you a long time. I'm sure everybody in the chat has been following along too. If you guys aren't aware, Ballistic Barbecue, make sure you check it out. Say hi to them. Watch, dude. There's nothing that Greg doesn't do well. So you guys need to check it out. Be a part of that. So let's talk about it. You recently retired. Tell me what you're up to.
The timing, man. It's craziness going on right now, as we all know. But
Yeah.
I mean, the nice thing is what we do. You know, we're able to cook in our backyards, kind of do what we've been planning on doing anyway. So that aspect, it hasn't affected me too much. I think a lot of people that are locked down, you know, they're loving to get away and to cook in their backyard and feed their families and everything, and just kind of I mean, it's bringing happiness to my life, and I'm hoping that maybe I'm inspiring some people to do the same, you know, to just get out, enjoy the fresh air, and cook some food.
Right on.
So I'm now, with being retired, I have a lot more time to cook, but I've done a big old remodel down in the backyard that I've been putting a lot of time in as well. If people joke around about, I don't know how I had time to get anything done around the house when I was working, and because I have no time to do it, even though I'm retired now, you know. So all the honeydew list has grown, and
that's awesome, man. So we've been watching your channel for a long time, and I'm seeing these new grills come your way. What has been the favorite? I know trying to name who your favorite is tough, but what is been your favorite new grill that you've been playing with?
the Santa Maria, right, or the Argentine grill. I don't want to misspeak.
Right.
Right now, that Argentine grill is my favorite of the grills. I mean, it's just such an immersive experience cooking on that. I mean, words can't even describe it. It's so primal, you know what I mean? So that right now is my favorite. I really look forward to cooking on that. The cool thing is I can cook a ton of meat on there, or I can, you know, just by using a little bit of wood or a little bit of charcoal, I can cook just, you know, a couple chicken legs. You know, I don't have to cook massive amounts of food on that thing.
Right.
But right now, that's my favorite. It's just, like I said, it's immersive. And you're getting, you know, hit with all that smoke, and, you know, it's kind of perfumed with all the meat smells. My neighbors are digging on it. I mean, it's just a very fun grill to cook on.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I watched that video and I was jealous. I'm like, that looks like a good time for sure. Do you, I saw them steaks that you put on that bad boy, and I was drooling over my laptop while I was watching. Man, it was insane. It was it's a lot of good stuff. But what I did notice that you filmed the planes flying over, the little biplane,
Yeah.
where it was. Are you that close to that area where they're doing some air show around you or something like that? I thought that was the coolest thing that you got that right in your backyard.
So there's a small airport near me. It's just a small airport. They just actually recently they're allowing like private jets to land there, but it's it's just a private airplane or airport. But they have a I guess what do you call it? A Confederate Air Force there. It's all these World War II planes that fly out of there. And recently, with all the stuff going on, they've been flying formations over the city. So I mean, I wish I would have captured it, but I didn't. There was like all these World War II fighter planes flying in a V formation. They flew over me twice, but I just didn't get to the cameras quick enough to where it would have made a difference.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. I mean, it's the sound of freedom.
That's awesome. All right, man. So we've been seeing your channel's growing. You hit 300,000 subscribers, which is awesome. What's coming up for you, man? You're retired. You're not working on the police force anymore. You're YouTubing it. What's the plan for the future for you, buddy?
The plan is just to keep plugging along. And, Justin was mentioning the kind of the numbers and everything his tips, I guess. Well, this is something that literally he and I probably discuss every day. We have a phone call. We talk about what we're noticing about numbers. And so I'm going to keep pumping out the content. I'm thinking, I'd like to try to do 2 videos a week. I don't want to do any more than that. And just try to dial it in to where, again, I can con the algorithm into giving me a little bit more love.
Yeah.
We're slowly but surely figuring it out. I think you start figuring out, then also YouTube switches it up.
Right. Yeah, definitely. All right, well, that's cool, man. Is there any new pits on the way that we should be privy to?
Be getting to Santa Maria here soon.
Oh, yeah?
Not that I really need a Santa Maria with this Argentine grill, but I'm not, I'll cook on it.
Yeah, exactly. So I've seen a bunch of your pits and all that stuff, but do you just have the hugest backyard in the world? Or are you like Justin at Baby Bag, just filled up a patio of grills back there?
Well, there was a time when it literally looked like Sanford and Son back yeah, for anybody who remembers Sanford and Son. But I've given away a lot of grills. I mean a lot of grills. So I culled the herd quite a bit. And then in my videos, you'll see that deck that kind of spans out. So I live on a hill, so I have a lower backyard as well that I just kind of finished. And what I did was I kind of turned underneath the deck into a storage area for grills. I can keep 7 grills under there, and they're out of sight because it's all, I basically blended the fence into my deck. It's the bottom of the deck, but I have 2 gates there. So I don't have a big backyard. I mean, I live in Southern California. I mean, you get that.
Yeah.
And I live on a hill, which kind of I lose some backyard that way, but it's just sort of managing where I put it's like a Jenga, I guess.
That's cool, man. Last kind of question for you, and I've been asking kind of everybody this so far, but we have a lot of YouTubers watching this right now. What's a piece of advice for them that would help them grow and be strong like you, man?
I mean, Justin and Alton kind of stole my thunder there, but I'll reinforce what they said. The one really valuable tip is realize that whether you like it or not, YouTube's putting you into a niche or a niche, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And you have to recognize that and just embrace it. But you can also, like I've recently kind of forced it to accept like some steak videos from me and some tomahawks and stuff. You know what I mean? They're doing pretty well.
Right.
So you don't have to just feel like that's all you can do. But the other thing that we've discovered, like when I say we, Justin and I, again, we're talking all the time about this stuff, is watch time. It's huge. Right. And the YouTube, it seems like the algorithm prefers longer watch time than it does retention, the percentage of retention. And someone said it in here, it's all about the money, and it is. You chase the money. YouTube wants to put ads on your video. I mean, that's just the reality we live in,
right?
Whether you like it or not. So you're going to get more love from YouTube as far as them showing your video, presenting your video to other people to watch. If, like, say you do a longer video, like say hypothetically a 20-minute video with a 10-minute watch time, so that's 50% retention, than if you did a 5-minute video with 100% watch time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're on the platform longer, and that's what it all boils down to.
And
that's what I've been trying to do. You know, I don't want my videos to drone on, but I used to kind of obsess about keeping my videos as short as I can. Now, I want them to be longer, but I also want them to kind of flow. You know what I mean?
Right. And what people will say or know is that after 10 minutes, they'll put more advertising on your video.
Yes.
Right. So if that's anything that people could take away with it, there's no right or wrong way to the length of a video. But the point is that if you have a longer video, they're going to put more advertising. So YouTube will respond by promoting your video a little bit more, right? So if anybody's ever asking how long your video should be, I try to just edit till it's done. I've always just said that. I edit till it's done. If it's over 10 minutes, that's great for me. But if it's not, I don't want to artificially inflate it. So
and that's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I edit it until it's done.
Yeah.
Where I used to really trim it down. I mean, I actually trimmed it down too much, not too long ago, actually.
Right.
Now I just don't worry about how long it's going to be, as long as there's a nice flow to it. As long as I'm not inflating the watch time or the length of the video.
Right on. All right. So the guests that we've brought on tonight, I brought them on for a reason. One, they're friends. Two, they're great people. But three, they're also knowledgeable in the game. All right. So we want people to learn from this and enjoy these little tips and tricks, because we have successful people on this. And our next guest is a very successful YouTube creator. So we're going to keep doing that. And what we just talked about with Justin is that we are going to have a roundtable eventually. And Greg, I hope you could be a part of it, of people that have been successful in the game and can share their tips, because there's a lot of people in there that are here to have fun, and I'm with you. But there's also people here trying to make a little bit of cash, supplemental income, whatever, side hustle, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of what we're going with on this one. All right, so Greg, I appreciate you coming on, brother. I don't want to keep you too long, and the show's going on 2 hours already. So I appreciate you hanging out in the green room for us. I'm going to take you out, but you're free to hang out if you want. Once the show's over, I'll bring everybody who wants to come in. But Greg, I'll be talking to you soon. I definitely, I'll keep following along. I know Dutch will follow along. Dutch, did you actually have any questions? I've been droning on this whole time. Did you have anything to say to Greg? Sorry.
Well, I had about 18 questions for Greg, but I don't think we have time now.
All right, we'll have to bring Greg.
I had 17 answers.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Greg, from a personal standpoint, I want to thank you very much. Your videos to me are awesome. I love watching them. Continued enjoyment on your retirement and your success on YouTube. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. And by saying me, I mean me and that round head next to me. So
a big old thug there. But hey, guys, again, congratulations on 2 years. That's a huge achievement. So
thank you, sir. Thank you much,
Greg. Man, I appreciate you, brother. Have a good one. Cheers, buddy.
Right, bye-bye.
Take care.
All right, guys. Hey, like I said, we're going on 2 hours. We got another guest waiting in the wings. Okay, next question. Yeah, Joe. Sorry, I didn't recognize that Kent was actually here. But that's all right. So next guest.
Joe.
What's wrong, Joe? Oh, you're talking about Joe. All right.
Friggin' Joe. Always
Yeah,
Joe.
All right, guys. If I haven't been paying as much attention to the chat as I normally do. I appreciate everybody for being here and being a part of this. We've had a constant stream of 60, 70 guests watching at any time. So thank you for that.
Cool.
I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up while you're here if you can. It definitely helps out the channel, helps out the algorithm. Let's see here.
Oh, was I supposed to do that?
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to hit the thumbs up.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah, but that thumbs up be for me, not you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Brown, you ready to come in? We're going to bring in a superstar. I got to spend some time with it. Oh, I missed a shot, right? Kyle, put $20 in there. Kyle, cheers.
Crap. Hold on, Kyle.
Sorry, buddy. I appreciate it, brother. All right. Let's get our next guest in here. Brother AB's in the chat. How you doing, Mr. Brown? What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? And hey, thanks for having me. Hey, before I say anything, let me just say, hey, congratulations on having a show for 2 years. I know what it takes for you guys to do this. Hey, I take my hat off. If I had a fresh haircut, I would, but I'll take my hat off to you, bro. Hey, to both of you guys, man. Hey, that's just an amazing achievement. And hey, I wish many, many more years of success for you guys.
All right. Thank you, AB, man. I appreciate you, brother. Like I said, I wanted to have successful people in this group and guests that we have on. AB's a friend. I've spent time. He's family now. We had a great time at his house. We look forward to more cookouts. We're going to come at my house this summer. We're going to do some things. So, AB, you've had tons of success. So go ahead, Kent. Sorry.
Well, you said AB is coming to your house?
Yeah.
All right. I want to be there. I want to see AB do the belly flop into the pool. Off the wall.
I don't know if AB is going to
come on, AB. Come on now.
I don't know, man. I got a cool card in my back pocket, bro. And I don't know if I did that. That might end up being on the video. And listen, they'll withdraw it.
Oh,
so,
no. It just be, kept amongst.
It won't be live.
Of 20,000 of CJ subscribers,
Only my subscribers got it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all, brother.
Hey, really? That's a lot. Hey, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people to watch AB belly flop. All right, but hey, Kent, you need to come out here and do the jump of belly flopping.
You know what? I'd do it, but you better tell the CFO to budget for the water bill, because when I hit that pool,
we're gonna have to put more in.
Yeah, shit's flying, brother.
Yeah,
I'll water your garden. I guarantee you that.
All right, man. All right, so AB, man, you're doing great, man. Give us a little bit about what you've been up to and how you're making this little adventure on so successful. Any tips and tricks you could provide? What's going on with you over there, man?
I've been in here listening to all your guests that have been on. I think everybody got like great information. This all has been said. I think now, after doing this for 3 years, I just think, hey, listen, you just got to be yourself. You know what I mean? Prepare yourself, for the season that you in. You know what I mean? And just do you. You know what I mean? And then you got to learn. That's one thing that I can do. I've never ever put out a video that I didn't learn something that I took to my next video, if that makes sense right there. I mean, I think that's the most important thing. I see so many channels, they keep putting out the same exact video. And another thing I don't think nobody says, listen, it's a fine line between teaching somebody how to do something or making a video, which is just a glorified watch me cook. Once you figure out what that is for yourself, then I believe you be successful, because I watch a lot of channels. I don't comment everywhere, but I watch everything. I've been in this live, from the very, very beginning, listening to it. You can see I got this apron on. I'm cooking right now. I'm filming a video. And I could just tell you, if me as just a fan watching all of the different channels that I do watch, you can see right through who's pretending and who's not. So that's just a piece of information that, coming from myself. But everything has mostly been said.
Yeah. All right. One thing that we've talked about in the past is winning the click. So the thumbnail to me is key. That's one of the things I've learned from you. Tell us your process of your thumbnail and what you do to win the click.
All right, it's real simple. I just break it down like this. When I go to a restaurant, being honest with you, a lot of times I don't even read the menu. First thing I do is I sit down, I look at the menu, I open it up, I start thumbing through the thumbnails in the menu, right? That usually dictates to me, okay, I like that, and now I will read. So I'll say it this way, and I'm not saying it to be arrogant. If you put out a video and you made Cajun fettuccine, right? If you made a dish like that, and then your thumbnail is along with myself, it's along with Laura in the kitchen, it's along with the Cajun Ninja and all these other people, all of the other 20,000 to 100,000 thumbnails. You have to win that click war. No matter if you got CBS, putting on a full-on production for your channel, you can have the best everything. Won't nobody ever see it if you don't win that click war. And it's been said, and I'll stress this, everything is in your analytics from YouTube. Just as of recently, like the last 2 months, they've opened up so much in there. I know we all like to use all these other little side things because I grew my channel on vidIQ, not TubeBuddy. But it's so much information that YouTube gives us now through the Creator Studio. I'm going to go ahead and just raise my hand because I've told everybody, use vidIQ. I am dropping vidIQ. Actually, I already dropped them. I'm just waiting for it to just, for my last 30 days. Because everything they giving me, I'm looking at it like this. That's third party. Who do I want to listen to? Do I want to listen to CJ, who's giving the information because I'm on his platform? Or do I want to listen to the dude down the street that heard CJ say? So, you can save some ducats there, and just everything is there. So and I know it's tough getting started with your analytics, but I'm with you if you guys want to do it, do that little round table because I think that's the most important thing.
Well, the thing is, we got to have people, obviously, that know how to read those analytics, but also know how to explain how to read those analytics, right? Now, I can look at it, and I'm like, all right, so that CPM is good, but how do I get it there or whatever, right? So that's what I want to do. And I know, I think I saw them in there, Soul Food Cooking. They know what's up for sure. And I'd like to get them on that for sure. I know we've had some discussions with them before, Robert and Barbara. I know we've had, Robert, and we've done some talking before. Those are people that, it's tough. YouTube is tough to do and to be successful at. But once you figure it out, you'll get there. And I'm still trying to figure it out. You're still learning AB, I'm sure. And just like everybody else. So look, guys, whoever's watching, look for that. We're going to be doing a roundtable soon, and hopefully we can put out some great content for that. All right, so AB, you're doing this. What do you find any joy in doing this, man? Do you get any fun out of it, or is it a gig for you and you're just trying to be successful?
Hey, listen, I'm big on just being transparent and being honest. I'm gonna say it like this. Everything that you just asked me, I do it for all of that. It's a gig, you know what I mean? It pays my bills, so I don't have the luxury now because I prayed and asked for a solution to get off of the road. Been on the road for over 17 years, always being gone. YouTube have supplemented and passed my income, so I'm blessed, to be at home. So listen, now it's become a business to me. You know what I mean? And I hear a lot of people, I'm gonna speak and be free with myself. Please. I hear people say, well, it's not the money and all that. I deep down inside, it's only a small percentage of people that I believe that do things. If you take time out of your family's life because you're doing this YouTube, because you got to edit and all that kind of stuff, and you really, really, you're just doing it and you don't care about growth, that's one thing. But for me, I like to be successful with anything that I put my hand on. You know what I mean? And a lot of it has to do with the personality of the person that's standing in front of the camera. It has to do with can you keep anybody captured as far as like looking at a video for 10, 15 minutes, stuff like that. So it's so much stuff that goes into it. But I gotta say this, you gotta love it. You know what I mean? You gotta love what you do. So I love it, and it's a business. And that's the whole thing in a nutshell.
Right. And that's a big thing that, personality comes through, right? And you got a great personality, but it's you're teaching something, but you want to show a little bit of your personality with it too. So that's a hard juggling act to do. And I find it too. We talked about it when I was over your house. It's like it looked like I was just doing it to do it, and I wasn't having a good time with it, but I was just putting out, step A, B, and C, right? So it got in my head, I need to smile more. I need to put a little more personality here. Not treat it so much like work. Like I'm here to talk and have a good time. So I'm trying to work on that a little bit myself, and I've stopped putting so much pressure on myself about filming when I'm not actually into filming it, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to go in there from a bad mood from working all day and like have an attitude, right? So I don't know where I'm really going with that, but let's see here. All right, so
hey, hold up.
All right, please.
AB,
Yes.
I got to talk to you, brother. Watching your videos, you are the fine combination between energy and laid back. Here's how I cook. You mix them both perfectly.
I agree.
You have your little segments where you talk about what you're cooking, and you can feel your energy, and then you kind of digress a little bit, and you say, "Hey, listen, y'all can do this at home."
Mm.
And the way you blend them together, and everything, I mean, it's perfect, brother. I got to tell you that. It's fun to watch, but it's relaxing to watch.
I agree.
Hey, I appreciate that.
And with the announcement I saw this past week, I'm looking forward to July 5th, actually.
Oh,
Sunday soul food cooking is back.
Yeah,
you're dang right.
All right.
You know what? I get the twofer.
That's it right there.
I get you and I get soul food. Back doing it again. So that's awesome. And I've loved watching your videos. I've had a great time chit-chatting with you back and forth in the past couple of years, especially last year. I kind of had a good year with you.
Tell us why you're so happy to talk to him about.
No.
Right.
You don't have the trophy with you in the trailer?
No, I don't. It's at home on, it's in the man cave on the mantle. I only do special shots with that on, like last week.
That's funny, man.
But for those that don't know, I was the dark horse in the race, really, starting it. And the funny thing is we had channels. For those of you who don't know, it's AB hosted Battle of the Kitchens last year, and there were channels in there with anywhere from 200-300 subscribers. And I'm trying to think who is the biggest channel in there. I mean, Robert and Soul Food Cooking was about 70,000 when that started. I'm trying to remember if there's anybody in there bigger than them. I don't remember.
Either way,
won. I can't remember all the names. Yeah, I won by community support. Yes, I did. And my toughest cook.
Win.
Hey, you did great.
The toughest cook was Lockett's Kitchen and Grill on that final for the finals. I mean, Kevin put out stellar food all the way through, and Kevin's the man. That's all I got to say.
Kevin Lockett puts out some good stuff for sure, man.
And if you're not following Lockett's Kitchen and Grill, you ought to be.
Yes,
you
sir.
Ought to be.
All right, so can't kind of let the segue happen to the last thing I really wanted to talk to you about, but
you're welcome.
Here, thank you. That's 2 years of just going back and forth. We know what's up. But AB, talk about Soul Food Sunday and how everybody can get involved.
Okay. Okay. As you know, you already announced it's Soul Food Sunday. We'll be using that hashtag, and along with the title, right? So it'll be the title, whatever we're making. We'll put the slash, and it'll be hashtag Soul Food Sunday, which will go along with the rest of the videos that we did last year. It's myself and Soul Food Cooking that are going to be doing, every Sunday for the month of July. We'll just be dropping a different soul food recipe. You know what I mean? Showing you guys how to make it, showing you just how easy it is. Hey, you guys say I simplify, but I think they simplify even more than myself and make it just like, hey, that's a great channel to go by and take a look. Now, you just said anybody want to be involved with it. I got a text from somebody. I won't say who it was from, but they said, hey, they like it. They know it's going down Sunday, and they say they in. You know what I mean? So we'll just leave it like that. Anybody that wants to get in, you guys can just make any type of soul food, comfort food, but make it a little bit on the soul food side. And, you just use that hashtag, and then I'm going to put it out on my channel. Soul Food Cooking is going to put it out on their channel. And then whoever else is out there, it'll all be tied in together. And, just for the whole world to see, the different take, the different spin on these soul food recipes.
And truthfully, anybody can
be
part of it.
Yes,
and
anybody can.
You could have a white boy from Southern California, a big O from Iowa, anybody.
Anybody.
Whoa.
What?
I would be an ogre, not an oaf.
Ogre. Big ogre from Iowa.
If I shaved my head like you, CJ, I'd look like fucking Shrek. All right?
All right.
Hey, can I say something about Battle of the Kitchens?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Kent, when you mentioned it, that we did it. I had a co-host, which is Kirby. Kirby, his lifestyle has changed. He's like in a different position, at work. So his time was limited. So we really didn't know what we was going to do. We were planning on bringing back, the Battle of the Kitchens right before COVID started. But with the issues of finding food, you know what I mean? And then it's hard to tell somebody to go out and go spend money, buying these, trying to be on the show, you know what I mean? When you got to take care of your family with all the layoffs and the turmoil that's happening in the country right now. So it's just been postponed. But I wanted to just say, hey, I promise anybody want to be involved with it, you guys can shoot me an email. It is coming back. I'm just waiting for the right time. Kirby's still gonna be involved. This year, I think because of his schedule, we're gonna have like guests, co-hosts, but however it goes, I'm sure he gonna launch it, be on the launch show, you know what I mean, when we first get it back to going. I just want to say, hey, big ups to Kirby. Hey bro, I know you out here lurking somewhere. Hey, we covered. Hey, it's going down, Kirby. All right.
Yeah. I got to agree with you 100%, AB, for delaying it this year.
Yeah.
We're in a different state we've never been in before. So,
Correct.
I got a buddy runs a local grocery store. I tell him what I need. The way the first year went, for those that don't know, AB would text or email us on like Monday night. Says, all right, here's what we're cooking Saturday. All right, so you got the heads up so you could buy everything. I know if I talked to my buddy, he could order it in for me special. Not everybody has that luxury, that connection. So I applaud AB for, Battle of the Kitchens was a great thing. And I'm not saying that because I did well by any means. Hell, I won that first round. I was tickled pink. I was like, woohoo, the little 14-year-old kid came out in me. But as that whole series progressed, you just saw it grow. And to try do it now during this pandemic, whatever you want to call it, you'd limit people into what they could have in everything. So I think what AB is doing right now season 2 might be in 2021. That's fine. We'll do it in 2021.
Right.
Let's grow together as a YouTube community and have some fun. And we'll go from there.
I totally agree. And then I want to say this too. With all the turmoil we got going on, with all of the racial tension that's in the country, When CJ was over here at my house, it was CJ. My buddy Mad Dog from BZ Cooks, he was over here, and we decided to go live. We started talking about the hashtag, brisket challenge, right? But when I looked at and read some of the comments, CJ was reading the comments really, and Mad Dog. Those two were reading it because I didn't want to wear no glasses and all of that, right? So looking, just getting the love and people just saying this is what the country needs to just show. I stay 100, you guys. If you don't see me messing with somebody, there's a reason. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with the color. So when I invite CJ to my house, as he has done, hey, listen, he broke the ice first and invited me to a place where he lay his head, where he lay his head, where his family is. I met his kids, the whole shebang. You know what I mean? I think the country just needs a little bit more of that. Excuse me. I think the country needs a lot more of that. Just see solid people, getting together, having fun. It's not about what color you are. Hey, I like that about Josh and Babe. Josh being, with his profession. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, he welcome here. Hey, listen, because he's a good dude inside of his heart. You know what I mean? And so I just wanted to say that. And I was kind of quiet when the whole thing was going on. You know what I mean? I get very, very passionate about it. You know what I mean? So I just really didn't say too much on my channel. You know what I mean? But I just want to tell everybody, listen, I love all of y'all as one. You know what I mean? And that's it. Exclamation point. Drop the mic.
Dude, that's it. That's it. Right. I tell you what, hold on, Dutch. When we were live, it happened to be Juneteenth, right?
Yes. Right.
And it was a special time, and to see the comments, because I was reading the comments, and people were like, seeing me and AB and Big Mike and just having a good time, like we're brothers. Like, not anything. We're cooking. That's it. We're making some briskets. That's all it was. Right. And to me, I was so happy to be a part of it. I was so happy that it happened on that day. I was so happy to be a part of it during all this bullshit that's going on in the world. To actually be doing that, it was mind-numbing. It was heartwarming.
Heartwarming.
A whole bit, man. So I was happy to be there. Kent, go ahead and say what you're going to say, buddy. Sorry about that.
No, I'm used to being interrupted by you. It's all right. But what everybody needs to realize is, a little more understanding goes a long way.
Right.
And we're all one race. That's the human race.
Right.
I mean, I don't see color.
No.
I will tell you flat out, my father was a racist.
Yeah.
Okay. I never saw it that way. To me, total bullshit. Okay. I'm going to go on a soapbox here for a minute. If you look at somebody by the color of their skin, you're a friggin' idiot.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. It's stupid. There's good and bad, no matter what color skin you got. I don't care if you're African American, Native American, okay, white. I don't care if you were born here, you're born in the Netherlands, like my great grandpa. I don't give a crap. The only thing that speaks to me is your attitude and how you treat people.
Right. What you're telling me is, man, you got compassion for another human. You got your mind open and you're willing to have a conversation with somebody. You know, that's what you say. Hey, but when you speak and you say hello to somebody, can't people know what your intentions are and they know your heart right off the bat?
You know what I mean? Tell you what, guys, I'm listening to you guys talk, but I'm also watching the green room. If Mitch is down there just losing his shit, he's like, blowing kisses. He's like, I love all of that right now. Mitch, I'll bring you back in a little bit later, guy. It doesn't matter the color, religion, whether who you love, any of that stuff. It just matters you're good people. You know, that's all that matters in life. You're good people. That's all that matters.
It comes down to right here.
Yeah, your heart.
It comes down to right here.
Right.
It comes down to your heart.
Yep.
If you're an asshole, you're going to be an asshole for life. Unless some big motherfucker stomps a mud hole in your ass. And if my mother's still watching, I'm sorry to drop the F-bomb.
You can't cuss with Mama Dutch in the chat, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. She's on it's 11:20 where she's at. Hopefully she's in bed. My stepdad, he's chuckling right now.
That's awesome.
Okay, look, I'm gonna interrupt. I'm gonna interrupt this because look, this is a great chat and I love it. But look, you were talking about. I gotta say this. You said it doesn't matter where you're born, right? You know, let me touch on this. I'm gonna change the subject just a little bit. I gotta go to this brisket challenge. You know what I mean? That hashtag brisket
Oh
challenge.
shit!
Hey, I gotta say it. Look. Huh?
Wait.
Okay. Okay.
Best briskets yet to come. I'm telling you.
Hey, listen, and I believe it. So I'm gonna say this right now. I saw the Dog Father's video today. He dropped his video, right? Yeah. So when he dropped his video, did I say Dog Father? The Dog Whisperer? Okay, whatever his name was. He dropped his video. I got it. I didn't know we was making that kind of video. And he's the main one that said, hey, it's not like that. We're gonna do this. And listen, I will say this. Hey, very well done, you guys. Hey, listen, it made me chuckle and I love it. So now it makes, because we didn't even record like that. We thought we were just answering the challenge that you guys issued. Some kind of way you started your video out off by saying we challenge y'all. But I got something for that. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do ours, and we're gonna give it a little detail and make it a parody also. Hey, that was good stuff.
That's what I told Joe earlier, and all them guys. We were on the
pre-show
live earlier. I said, listen, it's challenge ain't over yet. Just because you all got together and put it out on the same day,
right?
It was all fun, all funny, all good, but it ain't over yet. So there it is.
So a guy from Iowa using a rub or a seasoning above CJ's right shoulder, because you can't see mine because I'm too fat and I'm blocking the flag.
Nice.
I work for a guy from Cali, but I'm using a Texas rub. What do I do?
Hey, do you represent your region?
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that, AB.
Yeah, you rep your region.
Well, if I rep my region, it's a little different because up here everything's, KCBS style.
I mean, I got you. I mean, you just hey, listen. This was just it's supposed to be the first of this. Next time we'll pick something else from another region, then we'll all do it. I think it's a lot of fun. I like where it's going.
It's a great time. It's a great time. It's great watching all the videos and how everybody, I don't care. There could be 20 Texas boys in there. They each do theirs a little different. And Joe and Elton talked about that earlier. There's regions in Texas and everything. Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm trimming it up, backyard style. I'm not doing a comp trim by any means. And using the Who's Your Sister or What's This Here sauce. It's a binder. And, I'm using Uncle Steve's thick meat on top of it.
Okay. Hey, sounds good.
I'm going to throw it on the drum, 225, 250, and let it rock for about 10, 12 hours tomorrow.
All right. Hey, speaking of that Uncle Steve's, guess what? I got me some too now. I don't have to be waiting for the train. Now I'm on the train. You know what I mean?
So,
yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, listen, I've already sampled it already. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to let my video do the talking.
There you go. You're going to love it. I know you're going to love it, AB.
Hey, look, and for your Texas boys that's out there, I just want to say this. My entire one side of my family is from Texas. So I can't make a video saying nothing bad about Texas. And probably 40%. Hey, you want to talk about analytics? 40% of my, hey, here's one for you Texans. 40% of my following is in Texas. So nowhere in the world I'm going to go in there and disrespect the state. I'm first generation here in California. But I know what's in my soul. It's Texas and it's down south in Alabama. Hey, you want to mess with me? I got it. I'm going to bring my best to the table, and I'll see you real soon.
All right.
Hey, good show, bro.
Oh, my God. All right. All good. Let's see here. Texas wins. Brisket Magic says that. All right. Well, we'll see. Got love for y'all. We love all you guys too, man. Texas, Cali, man. It's one and the same, man.
It's like one of them great rivalries, I want to say, watching this the last couple weeks, being the Midwestern outside guy, is seeing the little chat back and forth between you guys. I think it's good. I don't think there's any. I didn't hear anybody make a comment that would totally disrespect anybody.
No, it wasn't even.
So
it
it's a
wasn't
good
supposed
collaboration.
To be that. Right.
and it's going to do nothing but help everybody. So I think it's awesome.
Right.
All good, man. All good.
Other than maybe Kirby.
It'll hurt Kirby's feelings.
No, just kidding.
Okay.
Alabama versus Auburn. That's
Oh God, Russ, we don't want to go there. Roll Tide,
all
roll Eagle.
right.
Hey, but before I go, I know you're wrapping it up. You got other people behind myself. I just want to say this again. Hey, congratulations, bro, on having a successful show and showing the most consistency I've seen in, as far as doing a live. You know what I mean? Hey, hands down, I watched you elevate your channel. You know what I mean? If I had a fresh cut, I'd take my hat off to you. So I'm going to simulate to both of you guys. It's off. Now it's back on. Kent, CJ, continue to do what you do, man. Keep that passion up. You know what I mean? And I'll see you guys soon.
All right, brother. Thanks again, man. I appreciate you being on. Continued success. I'll be seeing you soon.
And thank you to everybody in the chat. All right, buddy.
Take care, brother.
Later, bro.
All right. We got one last guest that we're going to bring on, but I want to get through the rest of these videos. So, Mr. McGuire.
Wait. Do I know this guest?
You've heard of him before.
I've seen her before.
You've seen her before.
Is it Rexy?
It's Rexy. I hope she understands.
God, I hope it's Claudia.
Nice.
I like Claudia. She calls me daddy.
Stop it. All right. He's dying in there. All right. Next video. Here we go.
Hey, this is Uncle Steve of Uncle Steve Shake.
Uncle Steve.
I want to take this chance to congratulate CJ and Kent on the Big Two. There's some really great guys. They run a great show. Through the time, they've really reached out and touched a lot of people. Of course, those people call the cops, and they usually get in trouble for it. But, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I want to tell you, thank you for what you've done in helping me out. Before I got hooked up with you guys, I was like this. Now, through my shake sales, I'm like this. Again, I want to congratulate these guys on the Big Two. I tell you, it's really hard to keep a good internet show going without some quality TNA. I said quality, Kent. Quality.
Wow.
All kidding aside, congratulations on 2 months. That has really been huge. I mean, what? 2 years? 2 years? How the hell have y'all kept this going for 2 years? Jeez, all you do is sit around and say hi to people and drink. Jeez. Oh. Hey, thanks. Y'all are some great guys. Best of luck to you. Keep it going. I want to go right with you. Congratulations. Great job.
All right, brother. That's awesome. Thank you, Steve.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
That hands down, other than mine, is the best one yet.
All
right. Steve got me. Steve wins.
Steve
wins.
All right.
He put in the extra plugs or the extra screenshots, everything. That was amazing.
All right. Let's see here. Let's get our a couple of our mods in here. Hold on. We'll do this one. Application window. All right. Here we go.
No.
Congratulations. I don't know if it's today. I'm sure it's posted today. 2-year anniversary of CJ and Kent hosting the hot seat. 2 great years.
Shut up, dog.
All of the interviews on here, you really should, except for one. One that you should not watch. One with me in it. That is the worst. I hold the distinction for the highest number of thumbs down and the most dislikes. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you on the next one. I'll be fun. It's a lot of fun. It's funny how they have to call
billed as a ham, steak, and water product. Of course, we know there's water in it. There's water in everything. Ham, steak, and water product.
Friggin' Dan. Oh, that's
Goodness.
Mr. Smoky Goodness 2.0. Gotta love him.
All right. We got two more. Let's get this one going.
You better hurry up. There's somebody at the door. I know you can see that door behind me, but there's somebody there.
I'm sure. All right.
Oh, here we go.
Gotta love that click.
CJ and Kent, I just want to say thank you for letting me be part of the greatest show on YouTube right now. Has been for several years now, and I love sitting in there every week, keeping score for you guys. I appreciate you bringing me on the hot seat. That was a fun night, and just keep them going, man. Keep them going. I've said for a long time that the hot seat is the best thing on YouTube, and I truly mean that. It's a lot of fun. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you on the hot seat. Cheers.
Thanks, Keith. Cheers to you, buddy.
Keith.
All right, last one. And it works. It works to be able to segue into our next guest. There you go. Let's see here. Share screen. All right, Mr. Mags.
Oh, shit. Look at that melon.
Hey, everybody. Johnny Mags from Johnny Mags BBQ and Pit Life BBQ. Well, CJ.
No.
Congratulations, boys. 2 years. Nothing to stick your nose up on. It's quite the accomplishment, especially
2.8 seconds, CJ.
Stuff and the last couple episodes, and that's it.
Time it.
We're on 2 years.
What?
Strong.
2.8 seconds. Time it.
Yeah.
Every week. Proud of you guys. I love you both like brothers. You mean the world to me. Thank you for allowing me to be part of the team. You know, filling in here and there. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. But like I said, love you guys. I can't say enough good things about you. Congratulations. 2 years. So supposedly tonight, cheap super shots. I'm gonna give you a freebie right here, baby. Texas style shot glass.
Boy, Mags. Get it, brother. Get it.
So, in the words of our good friend Eric, get it.
Get it.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, fuck. Here it goes.
Cheers.
Many more to come.
Mom, if you're still watching, sorry.
Look at that, like a champ.
That's under 2 seconds. I'm telling
Good
you.
Lord.
God.
That's fucking impressive.
Mags, you damn animal.
All right, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. What's up, buddy? Mags, you there?
Just fucking with you.
All right, I was going to say, man, you frozen now?
Hi, boys.
Howdy.
Congratulations, my brothers.
Thank you so
2
much.
years. Awesome. Awesome.
Well,
not
Mags, you got a little anniversary coming up here shortly too, if I remember right.
August 4th. It'll be our 2 years of the show, yeah.
So it's that you had CJ on the first time.
Nope.
It's the first time I ever got paid to watch CJ do an interview, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's funny, man.
If I'm not mistaken, you were hiding out in your trailer.
It is. I was sitting. I may or may not have been at work, supposedly doing something or something else I shouldn't have been. But I was watching Pit Life BBQ podcast on Facebook on my phone. Just saying.
All right.
You're
And
like
there's a
you're
big
such a
chrome
rebel.
dome guy sitting on by his pool.
That was a good show.
That was a good show.
Well, it beat the hell out of the second one when he was sitting in his truck trying to do it.
Oh, hey. He was working legit meeting in LA. And he goes, I will get this done. I will find a spot and I will get this done. He found a spot and he got the interview done.
How do you spell that? SPAWWWT?
SPAUGHT.
Oh, you're French. It's got the UGHT on it.
We John, I saw a Smoky Joe put in there. I need my SAP button so you can understand what you were saying. So it's fucking hilarious. All right, so Rob Beer Chat Barbecue said you stole my hat. Nope, I actually sent Mags that hat. So there you go. All right.
I look damn good in this too.
You do look damn good in that.
Hey,
all right,
hey.
so let's do.
Oh! He's cracking the seal.
Oh!
You know what this means? You know what this means?
Cheers, boys.
Wait, Mags.
Don't hurt yourself.
Why?
You said. In the
I can't see the chat.
All right, well, say what you were going to say.
You said in the pre-show.
For the 2-year anniversary, on my, obviously, you see what I can do with a beer. Highest bidder gets the Pink Whitney to the head.
All of
the
it.
entire bottle, kids.
Dude.
And I have to work tomorrow.
Down goes Frazier.
Work.
Oh no. Down Goes Frazier is forever in history in after show lore, and it would,
there was only a handful to see it.
Yeah. There's about 5 of us that saw it, but it was epic. I will say that. I won't mention any names, but when Johnny Meggs is on the hot seat, his co-host went down in a heap. Let's just put it that way. It was epic. It was fun if you were there. It's a crying shame that the after show is not on YouTube.
Yeah,
it is.
Let me put it that way.
That would be nice to have.
All right, so Kyle put $20 in here. Who's going to beat $20? I don't think Mags wants to take that to the head for $20.
Mags, what size bottle is that? Is that a 1 liter?
1.75.
Yeah,
no, look at this
the
hand.
1.75, the regular bar bottle.
That's
someone asked was 11.
750 milliliters.
750.
Okay, it's a fifth.
That's nothing. I see Philip down there. I'm sorry, Mitch is going.
you can down that at break at work. I know that. Come on, guys! More than $20. He's gonna chug the bottle. I'm telling you. You watch him crack the seal.
Oh my goodness! All right,
yeah.
So,
let it breathe a little. There you go.
Tom's Food Factory put $100. Tom's Food Factory said, "Screw it, it's only money."
All right, hit it, Mags.
I don't know. Hey, hold on. Let's see if someone beats that.
Tom's made of money. Nobody's gonna beat Tom. I'm telling you.
Tom's made of money. Shit.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes to beat.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
But seriously, guys.
Hey, let's talk about it. Mags,
you want to say hi?
Get in here.
Oh, come say hi to Daddy. Come say hi to Daddy.
Come say hi to Daddy.
Kyle, put the $20 in there. We'll take a shot for you, buddy.
Oh, hold on.
The missus just woke up and she heard that I was taking this bottle to the head and she's coming to yell at me.
Is she yelling at you and like?
Hey, it's okay. We're in a new spot. There's no concrete wall.
No concrete wall.
Oh, that's fucked up. That isn't funny. All right.
It is for me. I didn't hit the wall.
That's true.
Worst I can do is fall in a creek over here.
It did heal up nicely though.
Whatever you say. Cut me, Mick. Cut me.
Cut me, Mick. All right. All right. 2 minutes is up. $100 is your price, baby. Taking a shot for you.
To my boys.
Thanks,
2
Mags.
years.
Johnny, love you, man.
Love you, Max.
Love you, brother. Love you guys.
I just finished that shot. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Oh,
God, that
it hurts my gut. It hurts my gut watching that.
No, but it hurts my throat.
Fucking A. There it is. That just happened.
There you go, kids.
That hurt.
Hope you puke, Mags.
Huh?
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn it, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny.
I'm watching over here on the delay, and it's like it hurts again.
You guys, I'm getting a text from a person we're going to bring in shortly, and he is not impressed with your shot of Kool-Aid. I'm just. Oh, goodness.
You know, I can chug a beer pretty quick, but I'm not as dumb as old Messy Mike was. I'm not going to challenge the champ. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
Not unless he's done like a case before time. Then I know he might be full. Then
That was impressive, man. That was impressive. Oh, my gut hurts.
Oso says Mags is going to blow chunks. No,
Chunks.
I got money. He holds it down.
I think he holds it down. All right, so let me tear this page out. I'm already spilled all over it.
Yeah. We're off script now. The hell with it.
Yeah, we're off script.
I know my mom's not here anymore because it's almost midnight in Florida, so I'm good.
Is that okay now?
To blow your chunks? Oh, you could. Mom's not watching. You can keep going, man.
Fuck.
There it is.
Oh.
He said, there's Claudia. Hey, Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
We miss
Love
you. Hope you're doing well. All right. Sorry about your boy. He drank a bunch of.
Just crawled out of bed because you heard I was drinking a bottle.
Just tuck him in, face him towards the wall, away from you, and everything will be fine in the morning.
Wow. All right. So, Mags, I wanted to bring you on here. We're going to bring, whoever else wants to come in after this. You're the last scheduled guest. But I want to thank you for being a part of this, helping us grow this little hot seat. You've pitch hit for Kent a few times. I know I can always call you if I need something to join in, to open your house to me. We broke bread together. I can't wait to get back out to New England and hang out with you guys again. Truly, when I say you're my brother, I love you like a brother, man. And my house is always open to you guys. And your house was open to me, and the same with Dutch. So without trying to get too allergies in here, I really appreciate you guys, both of you guys, for all you do, helping this talk show do so well. And, it's been fun this whole time, even when we're not, up for doing a show or it's been a long day at work or whatever.
You even have him doing it now.
Yeah, exactly. And I still know that when I get started and I get talking to you guys, that it takes a whole different life once we get rolling. and I never regret it, and I never have a problem with it. And so that's about it, man. I mean, I appreciate all you do. Without droning on too much more about it, but thank you guys. The show isn't over yet, but I just felt like since I had you both there, I wanted to say thank you personally from me and express my gratitude. So, Kent, you're about to say something.
Johnny Meggs, I personally have to thank you for the times. Mrs. Dutch's birthday recently, and the other times you've stepped in, helped out. Thank you very much. I love watching the podcast on Tuesdays. I actually normally go to break about 3 o'clock, but on Tuesdays I hold off till 4 o'clock, and I occasionally text Johnny before the Pit Life BBQ podcast and say, "Hey, you're late." You know, I bust his balls a little bit, but I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for all you've done for us. Thanks for what you're doing with your podcast. Number 43 food podcast right now. Hope it keeps growing. I'll be there to make sure it keeps growing every Tuesday. I watch it live as long as I can, and thankfully my boss isn't on YouTube, so he doesn't know I'm screwing him by watching it when I get in a shake truck and drive around. I keep my phone running other than on break, but I also rewatch it on YouTube. So thanks, brother, for everything, and thank that beautiful lady behind you that has a good sense of humor and everything, and lets us hang out together and bullshit with each other. Claudia, you're the best, darling.
Yeah. Claudia's a sweetheart, for sure.
Yep.
All right. Again, this is not the end of the show, but this is the end part of the scheduled part of the show. I have one more giveaway to do. I don't know why I put 2 fingers up, but I have one more giveaway to do. All right. So we're looking at 2 fingers.
All right.
Top chat we're looking at here. All right. We're giving away a pack of Uncle Steve's shake. All right. So the first person that can tell me the name.
3.
No.
7.
No.
22.
No. You're not eligible. Shut up.
Sweet and spicier.
No. All right.
Thick meat.
What is the? Yeah. Thank you. You noticed. I appreciate you. Anyway, what is the name of Johnny Mag's podcast? Throw it in there.
Jesus, I just said it 6 times. I should have won.
Shut your pothole. I'm trying to work here.
No, yeah, trying to
Pit
work.
Life BBQ. Oso's Barbecue got it.
Yep.
Send me your address, buddy. There you go. Pit Life BBQ is the podcast. Johnny Mags is the podcast extraordinaire. All right. So,
hey,
guys,
one thing I gotta say to Johnny Meggs real quick. Adding Greg, what a perfect fit.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Greg is amazing with you. It's like you guys been doing it. Whoa, Claudia.
Hey, easy, Claudia.
She said she's had the sip of beer, and I'm the one who took it to the head, and she's the one knocking shit over.
It's like you guys been together for 2 years. It really has. You guys, especially when like Greg goes live on Facebook for a pre-show thing, he says, hey, since you're getting ready to watch the podcast, here's what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. That is awesome.
All right. Hold on. We got some controversy in the chat. Here's the deal. Also did say Pit Life. He didn't say Pit Life BBQ. So here's what we're going to do, and I'm sure Uncle Steve will approve. Also, I'm going to give it to you either way. The next person that said, or the first person that said Pit Life BBQ is Tom's Food Factory. So Tom, send me your address. I'm sure you've sent it before, but I don't know if I have it on me. And then there you go. So we got 2 packs given away. And That's it.
Wait a minute. Who actually put Pit Life BBQ podcast?
Oh, fuck me. I said, what's the name of the podcast? All right, so.
Well, the full description would be Pit Life BBQ podcast.
Oh, my God. I give up.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you, Mags.
Thanks, Johnny.
I'm getting pretty good at that.
Nice.
After 2 years, you should be.
I don't even got to look at the paper anymore.
Wow.
All right. Let's see here. Hold on real quick. Give it to him both. All right. Yeah, Steve just texted me. All right. So there you go. Tom, Jimmy, send me your addresses. You both are winners in my book. And you're both getting some Uncle Steve shake. All right.
Uncle Steve, is there really a more generous guy?
No.
And
not at all.
My big ass is blocking it, but you see it behind CJ. Mine's hanging right here. There is
Never
no
do this
more
right.
generous guy on YouTube than Uncle Steve at Uncle Steve Shake.
Yeah.
Steve, I personally, I want to say thank you to Steve for everything he's done for me. And actually, the campground I'm at right now is selling Uncle Steve Shake.
That's awesome, man.
So,
all right. Well, that leads into the last announcement / topic of the night. We have some breaking news, something good that happened to the hot seat. Starting next week, Uncle Steve Shake will become the official sponsor of the hot seat. So he will. It will be each. We have a 10-episode agreement. So the next 10 episodes, Uncle Steve Shake will be the sponsor of the hot seat. It'll be presented by Uncle Steve Shake. There will be a giveaway on each show, at least one. And I appreciate Steve for having faith in us and partnering up with us. I've met the guy in person. There isn't a more generous, great dude out there. So, Uncle Steve, thank you for being a part of the hot seat and being a part of the community. And we're so excited to have our first official hot seat sponsor be Uncle Steve Shake. We've had, giveaways here and there, but this is a first deal, first sponsor. So thank you, Uncle Steve. I appreciate you, buddy. You're welcome in my home anytime for sure. And I look forward to a great working relationship with you guys. All right. So starting next week, the hot seat will be presented by Uncle Steve Shake. So that's it right there. Guys, we are going to stay live for a little bit longer. So yes, clap it up. We're going to stay live for a little bit longer. I'm going to bring some people in. Mag, stay where you're at. If you guys want to come in, StreamYard now hosts 10 people. I don't know how that's possible, but we can get 10 people in there. So we're gonna bring back. We're gonna add Daddy Cooks in there. We're gonna bring Mitch back in.
Watch out now.
Yep.
Hey, Mitch.
All right. Remember, we want to keep this live, Phil. We don't want to.
Yeah,
we ain't turning this private.
Oh,
so there you go.
Wait. Hold on, CJ.
Yep.
I feel I need to step in here. Phil, please keep your fuckery to a minimum.
Keep the. All right, Russ, I'll send it to you, bud.
Can you hear me, guys?
Shittery.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, buddy.
I just
here
want
from
to say,
San Francisco, California. We have concerts going on here, baby.
Cheers to San Francisco. I want to say, first of all, I made it. Listen, I couldn't miss this. 2 years, man. 2 years for the hot seat, man. I'm so proud of you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Now, I'm going to go from left to right as I see it. CJ, job well done, man. I appreciate everything that you do. The recognition that you bring to the bodies and the nobodies is awesome. Daddy Dutch, my friend, you've always taken care of me as a friend, a confidant. And so CJ and Daddy Dutch, I treat you guys and respect you guys as brothers and friends. Johnny Maggs is the late comer to my life, and I'm so glad that you made it because my life would not be the same, man. I appreciate
You know it, baby.
Aunt Claudia, Mrs. Johnny Maggs. Anyway, and Kitchen Queers, I love you guys. I just did not want to miss this. 2 years, man. I remember this when it was good, and then it got crazy. Y'all know when there was the dilemma, and now we're back as a family. I love you guys, and I just wanted to say that. And hot damn, cheers. I almost cussed, and I'm not gonna do that shit today.
I almost cussed, but I'm not going to do that shit.
Damn right.
Hey, I look at it back in the day. You remember George Carlin when he said the 7 words you can't say on TV? That's down to 2, and shit ain't one of them.
Nope. It's fuckery and bullshittery. I'm done, CJ. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good, Phil. You're good, brother.
All right. I just didn't want to miss it, man. I was downstairs. I got drunk. I went to sleep. I woke up. I looked at my watch. I was like, shit, they're on right now. And I ran upstairs. Y'all made me have to undrunk and redrunk real fast. So I'm back.
It's all good, brother. It's all good. All right. Y'all chat. There's somebody knocking at the creek next door.
It's a Sasquatch, man. He got the Yeti on his butt. But seriously, guys. Seriously, man. YouTube wouldn't be the same without this. Our community, and I saw him in here. Where's Keith? Keith Bettag, man. I love him too with the beard. I want to scratch it. I just want to scratch
that beard.
But hey, man, I love you guys and everybody that's in the chat. You guys know who you are, the ones I know, even the ones I don't know. Hey, I love you. Hey, you know what? We even got Rufus in here. I'm sorry, that's Justin.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
But hey, I just couldn't miss this, guys. I couldn't miss it, and I'm so glad that you're here. Keep doing what you're doing. More power to you. And I would say bring me back on, but I always show up.
Well, hey, I appreciate you, brother.
I love you guys, man. Seriously, I love you like cook food. I say that all the time, but I seriously mean it. I love you like cook food, and I wish you much, much more success, guys. And
thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's it. Don't call me sir. That's my dad's name. Come on, man.
That Keith gets mad too when I call him sir. All right, thank you.
But you can drop me out. I just wanted to say that, man. Didn't want to miss my opportunity.
You can stick around.
I'm here, baby.
Yeah, the official celebration is over. Now it's the after party. We'll keep people on. If you want to come in, I'll send you the link. Just message me. We go on for another little bit of time. I got some dinner out there I still need to eat, but other than that, I gotta stop drinking all night before eating dinner.
Oh, come on, man! You can't drink all night because then you never get the morning.
Hey, wait a minute, Phil. You said that wrong.
What was that?
It's hard to drink all day unless you start in the morning.
That's a good point too.
There you go. I'm sorry, I showed up with sound effects, guys. You got
You're all good, brother. You're all good.
I need to give me some sound effects. Guys, if you guys are still in the chat, it looks like there's about 38 of you guys still in there. Jump in there. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. We got a bunch of thumbs down for some fucking reason. Bunch of bastages over there.
Language.
Hey, just so you know, one of them might have been my mother because somebody swore.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. You'll never get hungry if you keep drinking. Fair enough. If anybody wants to come back in, there's an 8th one. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys. If anybody wants to come back in, I'll send you the link. Jump back in.
Hey, hell with it. Let's go for 10. Interaction's interaction. Who gets
interaction?
That's right.
We'll wait for it. We got 65 likes, 8 thumbs down. Let's see how we go with this. Tell me you love me with that thumbs up. Well, nope. One just switched from 65 to 69 to 9. So someone's fucking around. Perfect. Send you the link. Andrew, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. I don't know if we're friends or not on there, but hit it up. I'll send it to you.
What do you need, baby?
Private chat has. Oh, we lost Mitch.
Uh-oh.
All right. Bye, Mitch. We love you too.
I didn't do it. Not my fault.
Joe Nicholas tonight. Hey, Joe, if you still awake, you want to come on, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just bullshit.
Why do I look so dark? That's not a euphemism. Hold on. That's lighting. There you go.
Phil, I was going to say
I
something.
felt like I should not answer that.
That's lighting, man.
You're the only one in the chat with the tan. That's all I got to say, brother.
I didn't even have to work for it. I ain't lying. You know, I kind of wake up and I was like, ta-da!
That's funny, man.
I love you guys. Hey, what's going on in Vegas, man? Is everything all right? Things opening? Things are closing? What?
It was Black Stream says it ended already. No, man, we're still live, Russ.
I still see the live counting.
Yeah,
3 hours and 20 seconds.
Live.
I'm watching live on the Chromebook. Just so you know.
Russ says, Black Screen said it ended. I said, no, I didn't.
I love the freaking snare drum.
You gotta love Phil sound effects. My wife just told me this is.
All right, hold on. Let me try something. Let me try something. Wait for it. Kent, I'm gonna copy the one I sent you. Got well, you know, fuck it. Here, let's do this.
Oh, we about to bring in royalty.
I'm being royalty. All right, listen. I'm pasting it in the chat. Y'all want to come in? Y'all want to come in? Come in. We can get 10 people in here.
6 more.
But no.
You know what's so bad is I can't do Russ Jones accent. I can't do the Mississippi accent, and I can't do New Hampshire. I can't do it.
New Hampshire.
Good on it.
There's Mr. Russ. There's Mr. Mike.
There he is.
There he is.
Dan, I just put the link in the chat, man. It says StreamYard. Click on it.
That's
the more people, listen, the more people we get in here, the less good talking we'll be able to do. So just keep them on. All right, Russ, how you doing, baby?
There we go.
Doing good, man. How y'all doing?
I appreciate you coming in, man.
You got to work at that accent, Phil.
I can't get it, man. The beard is beardy. Man, last time I saw you was like a goatee, man. You done went to Kris Kringle on me.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey,
I'm sorry, man. I was drunk. I was drunk when I woke up.
CJ, Johnny Mags, thank you both for everything. It's been a fun 2-ride year. I'm going to say that right now. I can't believe it's been that long already, CJ, to be honest with you.
You say 2-ride year?
And,
yeah, I heard 2-ride year.
I'll tell you something right now. First of all, thank you very much, CJ, and thank you very much, Kent. You guys, I don't know the rest of you guys. I'm only up to 100 subscribers right now, but these guys, they helped me out when I was like at 200 subscribers. And I still call Kent all the time. I text him. Kent probably thinks I'm an asshole. I text him all the time.
Nope. Dan,
I ask
gotta
Kent all
say,
the time, what do you do for this?
Dan, I'm always
Okay,
happy
good.
to help, buddy.
I know, but I
Anytime,
mean, I
just
do. I love you like a brother.
I love you too, man. Just shoot me a text anytime. I'm happy to help, man.
And that's the greatest thing I love about YouTube. Because if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't know you. And that's the greatest thing I love about YouTube.
Agreed. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Huge community.
Agreed.
And I send, of course, we have each other's phone number stuff. You know, I mean, I send you texts all the time. Hey, Kent, what you do on this? You know, it's just like Kent does like 900 videos on suckle busters. Well, here in Indiana, we don't have suckle busters. Well, I found some. So I texted him. I said, dude, I got the hog waller. I did. And by the way, you're going to see that on video real soon. But I mean, that's what I love about YouTube is the fact that everybody helps everybody.
Yes.
I'm looking at this panel, Dan, and I'm looking at 6 other people other than myself.
Okay, who am I?
And the funny thing is, I've talked. Well, okay, now 7 because Uncle Steve's in here with his Crown Royal flag behind him.
I can't.
Very nice, Steve.
That is actually that's a 2-year gift that I bought for you. I'll ship it to you tomorrow.
Talk to Uncle Steve here in a second.
Go ahead, Dan.
How you doing, Dan?
Well, no, I got to talk to Uncle Steve here in a second because I keep trying to pay him for what he sent my buddy over in Ohio, and he said, "Oh, we'll just order something and we won't send it to you." Well, I've ordered it twice, and he keeps sending it to me.
Did your buddy get his stuff?
He got it. But yeah, he's going to do a video.
Cool. I can't wait to see it.
But I emailed you twice and said, because you got to get paid for it. I mean, you don't do this shit for free.
I make plenty of money off my pole dancing career at the old folks' home. I'm doing just fine. Don't worry about it. I'll let you get it next time. Hey, you talk about swing
I'm not dude, my hands are up. I'm not saying a word on that.
I can't. That Crown Royal flag behind me, I don't know if you heard me. I saw it yesterday. I picked it up. That's for you. It's a little 2-year gift. I'm going to send it to you. You'll get it by the end. It should early next week. I myself am a Jack Daniels fan, so I won't need it. But I wanted you to have that because I want the preacher to see it too.
That's awesome, man.
Is that not the most beautiful cup you've ever seen in your life?
Love it, man.
How you doing, Joe?
So, hey, that was a good show.
I don't know if all of you guys have tried Uncle Steve's or not.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shake, a rub. But I'll tell you right now, the thing that pisses me off is you didn't send me the spicy R.
Oh, man.
You'll get it.
That's delicious.
Let
me tell you this. Gator shakes the shit, but you haven't lived till you had Uncle Steve's thick meat in your mouth.
There you go.
Every time I shoot a video with that shit, I'm like, I can't.
That's for you, Uncle Steve. That's for you, man.
I love it.
There's a reason why I have not done a review on thick meat.
That's right.
But no, I mean,
Joe, how are you doing?
By the way,
good. How are you guys?
Uncle Steve, watch my video.
See, Mike likes the thick meat.
I got Daddy Dutch's thick meat here.
Oh, that's nice.
Once again, we ain't going that far.
Oh, that's awesome.
Golly.
Kent, are you fighting somebody?
Holy crap, look at that.
Oh, hell, we're looking at CJ's.
Kent's wrestling a mustache.
Dutch, what the hell are you doing?
He's at Walmart.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to sprinkle on his own thick meat. What the hell you doing, man?
All right, we got 10 people in here.
Nice.
What?
Easy. Oh,
we got
easy
9
go.
people in there.
That's the brisket.
That's nice.
Look at that.
Oh, we got the most famous people on YouTube.
Yeah.
We got CJ who does his stuff in that pressure cooker. We got Mike over there. Oh, Big Cat 305 or whatever the hell he is. He is by far the best sub-bitch on a Blackstone.
Thank you very much.
We got Daddy Cooks over there. And oh my goodness, I'm looking at the bottom right. Do I really have him over here? Smoking Joe's Bar. Oh. Smoking Joe's Barbecue, you really over here talking to me?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
This guy right here is one of the reasons I started a YouTube channel.
Joe?
No, I'm not joking. Smoking Joe's barbecue, you rock.
Oh, thank you, man. Hey, you guys, we're talking about rubs earlier.
I'm not joking.
Have you guys ever heard of that Meat Church rub?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got one that's called These Nuts.
Yeah.
These Nuts.
Have you ever
These
had,
nuts,
No,
man. That's
I've never
nothing.
heard of
Check
that.
this out.
have you ever had
Oh my God, do not.
have you ever had
Do not.
have you ever had These Nuts on cream cheese?
I refuse to answer.
There's a trick answer in there or something.
Hey,
Look, I have
Let me
not
ask you
had
a
these.
question. Can you put it between two crackers?
I have not had these
If
nuts
you
on
can't
cream
put it
cheese,
between
but
two
I have had
crackers,
cream
we don't
cheese
need
on
it.
these nuts.
Yeah. I've laid them across the kitchen table, but I haven't put cream cheese on them.
All right. Here's the deal.
You're about to lose it, CJ. You're about to lose it, bro.
I
All right, give me
almost
3 to
just
4.
like
Hold
you
on.
guys.
All right, let's do this real quick. All right, everybody, thank you for being a part of the 2-year anniversary of the hot seat. There is a fair amount of shenanigans about to go on. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off so I don't have to turn this whole thing private. But thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for the super shots. Thank you for all the support. Dutch, Mags, thank you guys. All of our guests that came in tonight, thank you. I appreciate you all very much. And thank you for being a part of this whole thing. I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe, happy